Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe, and my man Najeeb over here. All right, I needed to get a we need to get a balanced approach. And since Nick wasn't gonna be here, that way I'm not just a homer. We brought in an RCB fan who realizes that this is a huge game, right, Najeeb? Even though playoffs are pretty much locked up for you guys.
It's not too huge for Chennai, bro. It's only huge for RCB, so that's all I care about.
That's what I'm saying. It's a huge game for you guys.
Yep.
Chennai, we're just building. Even though I don't understand. I understand what Chennai is doing with the youth movement. You need to find another batsman. You need to find some guys. Why are they bothering putting in guys like Satner and Tahir when the season's over? All right, you didn't go to them when the season was on the line. This doesn't make
Buddy,
sense.
when was the last time CSK made sense in this season? Come on, let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know, man. But
I don't understand, right? Sorry, go on.
No. I'm like, it's just crazy. Anyway, let me say hi to some people real quick, and then we'll get into it. Nico, good morning. Sarah, good morning. John Snow, good morning. Mira, good morning. S. Devern, good morning. Han, good morning. Kathleen Brigham, good morning. Excuse me. Abdullah, good morning. Pusha, good morning. Julian Collins. Who else we have in here? Chital, Kathleen, I already said that. All right. What were you gonna say there, brother?
Yeah, just wanted to say that welcome to all the viewers. Welcome to RCB fans, especially time for celebration. I feel for the CSK fans because we have been through this situation for the past 2-3 years, and it's time to pay back. I really would like to go hard on you, Nick, Gabe, but I'm gonna be a little kind and empathize with you. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's all good, brother. It's all good. I mean, again, as a CSK fan, I think that I don't like these green uniforms. By the way, these.
Yo, here's something. I don't know if you watched the previous IPL matches. The RCB fans in the previous IPL know that when RCB is in green, they generally smash the hell out of the bowlers. I mean, who remembers the ABD and the Kohli partnership somewhere in 2017 or 18 in the same green uniform? So you're going to have a tough day, folks.
I
CSK
mean,
fans, especially.
I just don't like that green. But if it brings them luck, listen. We were talking about yesterday, just joking on the stream, how I don't know. It's uncanny, bro. Of course, it's a coincidence. But whenever Jody on the stream, scoring happens right away, bro. And in that game, that was absolutely a dried up game, low scoring total. She came on the stream for like 12 minutes and she got like 6 boundaries. It was crazy. And then she left and the scoring just dried up. There might have been one more boundary the entire time. I don't think there was. So it's like one of those, maybe one, but I mean, it's one of those situations where if something is lucky for you, you go with it, right? It is what it is, man. But they reckon green. Okay.
It's just they do this one game every season just for the sake of some environment awareness or something like that. Yeah.
Well,
That's
you know
right.
what? If that's the cause, then that's awesome. You know what I mean? Environmental awareness is an important topic right now. It's one of the big topics in our presidential debate out here, and I think that we got to take care of the environment. Got to take care of Mother Earth, so Mother Earth takes care of us. You know what I'm saying? But again, this game is over. This season is over, I should say, for CSK. But you can always play the spoiler, right? You could always play the spoiler.
Here's the thing. Okay, RCB fans will again remember this. How every year RCB spends time trying to do calculations that this team has to win, this team has to lose, that team has to win like this, and this team has to lose like that for us to go playoffs. I'm very glad that CSK fans are doing this here.
What CSK fans? There better not be one CSK fan in here even thinking that way. What? Stop it. Listen, guys, we already had the episode. Go back and watch. I think I buried them 2 games ago, but it's over. All right. They're not getting it, bro. Listen, you can do all the calculation in the world you want. They're not getting in. All right. Let's just be real. That's funny. He's like, this needs to happen, and this needs to happen, and this needs to happen. It ain't happening, all right.
Do you remember that meme where this lady is there and all the question marks and the integral symbols are there? MSD,
It
yes, bro. I feel you, MSD love. I feel you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That is so funny. But you know what, dude? Like I said, I think that CSK did the right thing starting last game by going with the youth movement. I just don't
Mm,
understand bringing in, established veterans that you didn't use at all this year any which way, like the here and Satner. You know what I mean? Like, you should be looking for young guys that can help this team, especially young Indian batsmen, because I think that's what this team is lacking. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yep.
But
I, I just wondered why they dropped Jagadishan. Right? He played well in that decently in that match, and then he got dropped. Like, why?
the decisions this year, I have no idea. I just don't know. I can't explain what's going on, man. I really
Mm,
can't. But yeah, back to back fours right now. Back to back fours right now. I fully expect RCB to win the game. Let's just be real. I expect RCB to win the game. But stranger things have happened. And, these are athletes out there. You know,
yeah.
you just never know what's going to happen in a game. And cricket is one of those games where it is unpredictable. We were watching, bro, the game, and we're like, there's no way. It's over for Kings 11. And then the impossible happened. We no longer use the tagline, hashtag getting Jordan. It's no longer a thing on.
Yeah.
I said if he performed yesterday, I would eliminate it off, and I have. Right now we're just gonna call it getting pumped. You gave up a 50 burger, so you got pumped for runs. But I mean, just being real, you have to be able to to give good analysis of what's going on in front of you. And to me, the only question for RCB fans should be right now, is Aaron Finch going to get informed? Because if not, he may be dropped because he's been hurting the team.
I mean, he should not be dropped regardless of what is my opinion, because he not only brings batting to the table, he's got brains, bro. He's a great captain. I mean, he's tactically fantastic. I think his presence on the field is very, very helpful for Virat. And so I don't think Finch will be dropped no matter what, because the game he comes good, he's going to take the game away in a jiffy.
Interesting. I mean, and that's coming from a hardcore RCB fan.
Oh yeah, man. One of the biggest problems for RCB is chopping and changing, right? So this year they have not done that. So I hope they stick to their guns. I hope they stick to Finch. Maybe, who knows? He'll do what Watson did in 2018. Didn't play the whole season, came well in the final. Who knows?
You never know. Maybe you'll be rewarded. Maybe you'll be rewarded for giving them a chance. Again, and guys, I do, a lot of my research, I count on ESPN Crick Info and Crick Buzz. And I mean, I think I saw it on ESPN Cricket Info where they had the article that they wrote, like, is it time to drop Aaron Finch? Like, he's been the biggest, not failure, but he's been the biggest hole, the glaring hole in what otherwise is a strong batting top order for RCB. Because, Paticle's performed all year. Virat's performed. We know AB de Villiers has performed. But Finch has just been rad. I mean, let's be real. He's been bad. You know what I mean? Where's the Jordan tattoo? I had not been able to get the Jordan tattoo. I'm going to try to go to the mall and get it later on today. Yesterday, I was tired, man. After I finished, I went to sleep. I didn't get up till maybe 4 in the afternoon because we stopped streaming around 11. So I got up around 4 in the afternoon and then had some stuff to do. But if you don't know, I don't know if you caught our stream yesterday. Listen, Jordan had been bad this year. Let's just be real, okay, people? Let's just be real. And people are like, no, he's a death bowl or whatever. So we had fun with it. It was tongue in cheek. Like anybody, and I've said this before, that makes it to professional cricket, professional soccer, professional football, professional baseball, professional anything is 1,000 times better than your average guy on the street. All right. So when I'm giving him heat, I understand he's still a professional athlete. He's a savage, but I was giving him heat, man. And I said, there's no way. There's no way. Bro.
Very funny. Dr. Vyas, very funny. Why is Nathan Lyon bowling fast?
Why is Nathan Lyon? Oh, he kind of does look like Nathan Lyon. That's funny.
And here's one more idea I have, right? How about How about what's that little kid? Felipe in place of Finch, and give relief to AB de Villiers from the keeping responsibilities. Finch will be dropped. Get Felipe in. Felipe can smash. I don't know if you have seen Felipe bat.
Right.
If people have not seen Felipe bat, go check the recent Big Bash League. He played one hell. He smashed Rashid Khan, bro, like he's a joke. I mean, I like that little kid, right? I get him in the open. Padikal and Felipe open. Finch dropped. Felipe will keep. ABDV is relieved, and I know that will be nice. But I don't think. But at the end of the day, I don't want Finch to be dropped. Finch will be there.
Let me ask you a question. It says
Mm.
if RCB drops Finch, now they can't have him back in the playing 11. Why not? Once you drop somebody, you can't bring them back. I mean, I've seen people up and down all year long. Or is it because of the time of year?
Ajay Goda, correct point. Excellent point. Why do you want to fix something that ain't broken? That's true. That is exactly what I'm saying. Finch will not be dropped no matter what. Felipe is the next big thing for Australia. Felipe is the next big thing for RCB, bro. I hope they Finch. I hope they stick with him because how long is ABD going to play? ABD is going to play for what? How many more seasons? So we need these youngsters: Padikal, Felipe, Navdeep Saini, Washington Sundar. I love this young core group. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you definitely got to like the young guys, and I think that's where my team CSK struggled. They didn't really have a lot of young guys that they could go to this year. So I like that they once again went with the youth movement. I want them to give Gaikwad a chance, you know. And guys, the only reason I posed the question of dropping Finch was because it was on ESPN Cricket Info, and they had a article about how bad he's been, and I realized he hasn't been on my fantasy team all year. I might have picked him up one time and he burned me. I mean, let's just be real. He's not been Aaron Finch this year, so it was just a question.
How was your luck this IPL, Gabe? So whoever you predicted, were they doing good or were they doing bad?
I predicted CSK to win, so that ain't gonna happen. I thought with their bowling they would be able to carry it, but you know, I didn't realize that you can only play 4 international players, and since you have to have your top of the order, your opening batsmen are both Watson and Faf du Plessis, that leaves you 2 bowlers, and literally Sam Curran's been there all year, so it's been a revolving door between Bravo and Josh Hazelwood and Satner. And see, I thought you could play all those guys at the same time, and I did not realize that rule. So that was on me.
With and that it's like said, and that's the problem with Tahir, right? You bring Tahir in, the balance really disturbs, right? So what do you think should have been the ideal 4-4 of CSK?
I think that ideally what they should have done, you know, and people are going to kill me for saying this because Sam Curran has probably been a revelation for them as far as an all-rounder, but he's not your top he's not going to be a purple cap wicket taker, and that's what this team is missing, right? So you needed some form of Tahir, who won it last year, and the purple cap last year, or if not Tahir, Satner, but then that meant that you would have had to drop Sam Curran, and you need his bat. And that's the problem because none of the young Indian batsmen have stepped up. But then to be fair, they haven't been given an opportunity to play. That's why I'm glad that they're playing Gaikwad right now. So,
dude, we have to interrupt and look at this marvelous shot from Padikal. It is ridiculous. I'm a big fan of offside sixes, man. Offside sixes are so hard to hit. Oof.
Bro, I already said that when you hit the ball the other way on the offside, to me, the cover drive on the offside is the best shot to have because that just means you're really on it. You know what I mean, dude? Yeah. So trust me, I in baseball we call that going the other way. And when you can let the ball get that deep on you, you're a really good hitter. You're a marvelous hitter. But no, I you know, I just think that that would have been the ideal situation. We'll see what happens. Somebody told me, and you can tell me, how good is Gaikwad? Because somebody said he was behind Padikal 1 and 2 for most runs scored, I think it was, in domestic. So is he that good? Is he maybe the future for CSK?
They should build on that, man. I mean, one of the biggest strengths of CSK has been great Indian core. I mean, you look at the names, man. MSD, Raina, Jaddu, Jadeja, right? The Indian core was so strong, and they lost Raina, and that is like a massive hole in their batting lineup. All right, MSD has not been the MSD lately, right?
Right.
So it's like they have to start from the scratch. I mean, I just don't understand, right? This is the same team. There is nothing different about the team of 2018, 19, and 20. So what went wrong? Raina left, and that's it. I mean, they have
Brown
to get,
thing.
yeah,
That's all I can see. Brown thing.
they have to get their Indian core together once again and get them firing. I mean, without their Indian core, I don't see that team going anywhere, right? It doesn't matter how many superstars you pack from the abroad. You have
Right.
to get the Indian core right. You have to groom someone now. I mean, CSK.
And do you think that player is Gaikwad or Jagadijian? Because I've had a couple people tell me Jagadijian. Some people have told me Gaikwad. Who would you put your money on will be the next Indian superstar batsman for CSK?
Oof. I think showed some good temperament, right? I think he's a good middle order. If you can put him in the middle order and make Gaikwad open and just stick with him. Just watch him for 3-4 matches and see where he goes, right? So yeah,
Okay, so you think both of them? You think they need both of them in there?
they need. I mean, how long are you gonna? So what are you gonna do when Raina is done playing IPL? What are you gonna do when MSD is done playing IPL, man?
That's a good point. That's a
It's
good point. I don't even know if
yeah.
Reina's coming back next year. Everybody keeps telling me that Reina is done, right? Because his contract was over with CSK, and CSK never offered him a new CSK never offered him a new contract. So maybe he's already done. Who knows?
I think you know what? I think the same team will continue for the next IPL because the next IPL is like 6 months away, and there might not be any other auction. So I think, but what went wrong is my mystery, right? Yeah, Raina was not there. That's fine, but it's almost the same team, man. It's like what?
Oh, you know what? I said it at the beginning of the season, you know, because Nick pointed it out, or obviously they talked about it on Quick Buzz. This is the oldest team on paper, right?
Yep.
Average of 36. Can a team be in quarantine for 6 months and then show up and play ball, basically? You know what I mean?
That was the case with anyone, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I mean, that's how you got to kind of look at it. Can they just go ahead and show up and play? And who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah.
Sam Curran. And I like Sam Curran. He's actually the top all-rounder right now in the IPL. He's played so well. When I tell you he's played so well for CSK. So I don't even mind keeping Sam Curran, for next year because he's a good all-rounder. If that's the case, I hate saying it because I'm from the Caribbean, West Indies fan. Bravo was oft injured this year. Maybe it's time to move on from Bravo too. And you can only play.
Don't you think Sam Curran is like a like-to-like replacement for Bravo, the all-rounder, the bowling all-rounder role?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I like doing Bravo, and I'm from the Caribbean, but he's 36 years old, and the guy's been hurt twice. He ended the CPL hurt, came into the IPL hurt, and then got hurt again at the end of the season. As you get older, man, your body breaks down. It is what it is. I get it. So maybe you replace Sam Curran for Bravo. That's your all-rounder, and then I don't know. Let's see what Mitchell Satner does today. Maybe he
Mitchell
takes the
Satner, I like that guy. Have you? I gained a ton of respect on Mitchell Santner for his bowling performance in the semi-final and the final of 2019 World Cup. He bowled superb, man. Especially in the 2019 World Cup final, Santner was superb, and he can bat, bro. He can hit. He's no mug with the bat, right?
I've never seen him play live. I've seen tape of him, Mitchell Satner. All I did, like I said, when I did my research, bro, obviously I'm looking at stuff online. And on IPL's site, they had him listed as the number 1 T20 cricket bowler in the world. People say he's number 6. I mean, honestly, the difference between 1 and 6, who cares? But the point is, the guy is younger than Tahir and younger than Bravo.
Dude, he's the chief spinner of New Zealand, man. He's the
Yeah.
chief spinner of New Zealand. Yeah.
So go with them. And I think that maybe that's what you do for next year. It pains me to say it because I'm a West Indies fan. I'm from the Caribbean, but move away from Bravo, move away from to here, go with Satner, and then go with Curran, and that's your Dream 11 right there, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And pray that Gaikwad gets into form. Pray Gaikwad gets into form.
I'd really love. I'd really very curious to see what CSK will do in the next auction, man, because they have some massive shopping to do.
Ooh, oh, bro, I cannot listen. I don't care if it's school that day. I'm getting sick. I'm watching the auction. I'm so excited for the auction. To me, that's the most interesting thing in professional sports. There's nothing that like that in America. You know, we got the stupid draft that my Knicks cannot survive because, let's face it, God is not a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? But you can control your own destiny. You could set your team up for 3-4 years at that draft. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, let's get to the match. I think this is a decent start for RCB. Nothing to complain about. Finch goes up, and I think it would land. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I would still think Finch should stick in the team. I don't care what shot he played. I don't care how he got out. But yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? They were mentioning that he's been bad for RCB this year. And I mean, you just gotta, hey, I get it. He's got pedigree, and I respect you saying, you know, because I'm still gonna rock with him. But it's a legitimate argument going into the playoffs. Are you confident that Finch is the guy you want up there? Because he continues to get out and continues to not play well.
I here's the thing. I think what they'll do is probably if their spot is confirmed in playoffs or maybe in the top two, maybe they'll drop him and just experiment with Philippe here and there. But I think they'll stick to him, and I support the RCB camp for that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So the score is 31-1. We're in the fourth over right now. Aaron Finch dismissed by who else? Sam Curran. He ain't going nowhere, baby. Listen. Sam Curran has got to be our new Bravo replacement. He's young, you know, and
left arm option.
Did they say he's 23?
He's not too old, bro. He's not too old at all. Yep.
Ooh. Somebody said, waiting for Sam Curran's music video Champion 2.0. Hey, man, you know, and you're right. He's a left-armed option. I think Sam Curran is
vital, very vital for me.
Very vital. He may be even one of the players that I protect if I'm CSK. When I go into the draft, I protect Sam Curran, man.
Oh yeah, there is something called retaining, right? So they'll probably retain this guy for sure.
It's not called protecting; it's called retaining.
Yeah, they can use the retain card. Yeah,
yeah. I'm probably retaining. Obviously, Dhoni, you got to retain him until he decides to retires on his own. Sam Curran. I'm probably going to retain
Hazelwood. You have to retain Hazelwood. I mean,
you think Josh Hazelwood?
I mean, he's not too bad. He's your opening bowler. Hazelwood and Deepak Chahar opening for the bowling. It'll be nice, right? Here's something we'll do. Here's something. Let's give a homework to the fans watching here. What do you guys think should have been the best CSK 11 that they should have stuck with this year? Go on, please. Go on, folks.
Yeah, you guys tell us. Don't, you know, yes. I've been trying to put it together. You tell me, CSK fan, real CSK fans out there, who do you think? Here is Mitchell Satner. This is the first time I've seen him play live. I'm so excited. Now, you know, I hope he's not too good because I got that guy right there as my captain, Virat Kohli. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Dude, that guy is very tight. He bowls very tight lines, never gives runs. He generally gets wickets by choking you for the lack of runs. So yeah, very, very interesting to see how they go with him. I thought they would save Mitch Santner for ABD because ABD kind of has bad stats against left arm orthodox spinners. Yeah. But yeah, not too bad, I guess. Yeah. So I think the run rate is going a little bit down. I think the CSK is keeping them in decent control. It's not really letting them get out of hand. I think Padikal will target this guy. Yep, target and 4 runs. Well played, sir.
Padicle is so good, bro.
Oh
He is
yeah, bro.
so good.
I can imagine, man. I can imagine the day ABD retires, Padikal and Felipe taking over the RCB batting lineup, man. I'd like to see Felipe and Padikal opening. Both smash. They don't sit quiet. They keep the scoreboard running. Keep going for boundaries. That'd be a really fun opening pair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Watson, Raidu, Faf, Rutiraj, Dhoni, Bravo, Jadeja, Sam, Deepak, Shardul, Piyush. Hmm. Not. Do you agree with this 11, Gabe? MSD Lovers 11.
MSD list 11? No, you can't do that. You got to have MSD in there. Come on. Let's be real. They're not replacing their captain unless he chooses to replace himself.
Who is their captain in the future, bro? Like he'll retire for sure. Next 1 or 2 years, man. What's this future? CSK?
Who's their captain? You know what? And I think that's where most of these guys will be, in my opinion, retired in the next 1 or 2 years. So who's their captain? Bro, your question, Rayudu maybe? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Raidu's not too young, bro. Raidu's not too young. Faf is not too young. Yeah.
Raidu look young. Okay, wow. I can't answer that question then, man. Wow.
Yeah, man. Seriously, that's a big question. Guys, who should be the captain when MSD retires for CSK? Answer. Go on.
Wow.
They should get Williamson as a captain. Excellent. Interesting. You see that comment? Williamson. Huh. If they
Gabe, Coley's my captain on fantasy too. I'm in the top 10 CFA league. Get into the top 3. Get into the top 3. I'd be excited to send you a swag bag. I love it. Wow. Rayudu's 35. Bro, everybody's old on this team. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Here's the thing. Dhoni has a history of building teams. He built Indian team from the scratch after the 2011 World Cup, right? Yeah. He's the reason why Rohit Sharma is opening today. He's the reason why Kohli is at number 3 today. He knows how to build from the scratch, right? So he'll figure something out, is my opinion. I mean, if not next IPL, 2022 IPL, there will be some good names on that brochure, bro. Stephen Fleming and Dhoni are not a joke. And I think even if Dhoni retires, right, he will be a part of the think tank of the CSK, right? He's not going to let go CSK like that and just chill and relax at his retirement home, right? He will be involved in the strategy. So someone told Williamson as the captain. I think maybe they'll go for a captain in the auction and pay big bucks for him, right? Some options are coming out. Jason Holder is an option that is coming out. Interesting. So yeah,
I like Jason Holder, and I wouldn't mind having him on the team. But again, I think you going with the same issues right now. Too many international players. Unless you're planning on breaking up, and maybe they are. Maybe this is the last time we've seen, or before the next auction, I should say. No more Faf, no more Watson, because as long as you got those two as your openers, you really restrict yourself on what you can do with bringing in other international players, because you can only play so many of them. Bottom line.
Yep. Is that Harsha Bhogle's comment? Okay. Rahane captain. Dude, what will Rahane do in CSK team, bro? Come on.
Stop it. Is he talking about Rahane that got yesterday that went out for a duck that they put him at the opening for DC? Come on.
Swapnil, very funny. Swapnil. Did you see that? They should take Owen Morgan as captain so that Karthik will be captain again. KK will go at the bottom.
I like this comment, though. Bring Iyer back to Chennai. Iyer was in Chennai? Sirius Iyer?
I don't think so, folks. When was Irons in Chennai? I don't... Faf will be playing in for CSK in 2022. Really? How old is Faf, bro? Can you check Faf's age, please?
I don't know. I highly doubt it. I got you. I'll check it right now. I was going to say, I don't think I want to, man. He's older.
He's very old, bro. He's not a baby. Yeah.
Listen,
Iyer is
guys,
not. I don't think Iyer is Chennai local, Fox. Can you please correct this? Iyer is Mumbai local. Can you correct me if I'm wrong? Iyer has a Tamil name, but he's from Mumbai. He plays for Mumbai. And just take a look. Padikal once again.
oh, Padicle. Oh,
Mm.
he's so nice. I like him a lot, bro. He's on
Dude.
my fantasy
Oh,
squad. He hasn't left all year long.
he plays one of the best pickup shots, man. Go to Padikal's Instagram and watch his pickup shots. They are the best. Oof.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to
Mm.
check out his Instagram page, see what's going on. Whose age
So
did
you
you ask me about? You asked me
Faf du,
about
Faf du Plessis, yeah.
Faf's age. Faf is, let's see, born 84. I was born in 80. I'm 40, so that makes him 36.
36, yeah. He's not too
Which means
young, bro.
by next year he's 37 because his birthday's in July. So
Yeah.
he's 36.
Iyer was born in Chennai, but he grew up in Mumbai, plays for Mumbai. Yeah. So
We're gonna claim him first. No. We got
yeah.
birthrights to him. We have birthrights, Chennai.
This is not you. This is not U.S. citizenship, bro. Come on.
That's U.S. citizenship. That was funny, bro. I love it. You know, it's funny. Like when we started watching cricket, right, for international, I didn't realize how much of a big deal that is. And like I didn't realize a lot of the players that play for England technically have dual citizenship and were born other places, but they live there. Like Jofra Archer, I'm like, wait, he's ours. He's from the West Indies. He's from the Caribbean.
Dude, their captain is an Irishman.
Root, right?
No. Owen Morgan is an Irishman. Yeah.
Owen Morgan is an Irishman. There's somebody else who's an Irishman that plays over there. Who is it?
I'm not sure. Dude, Ben Stokes is a Kiwi, bro. Ben Stokes is a Kiwi. Jason Roy, South African.
Not Morgan, Ben Stokes, because he captained that first game when Joe Root was out. Yeah. So I'm like, are you serious? But dual citizenship. Funny thing, the same thing happens in baseball. Same thing happens in baseball when we play international baseball in the baseball classics. Yeah. And oh my gosh.
Is that out? Oh my goodness me.
Ooh.
Sadner, bro. Guess who got the wicket?
Sadner, brother. Mitchell Sadner. Wow.
Karan brothers from Zimbabwean. Interesting fact, Nico. Interesting.
What do you say?
Karan brothers are Zimbabwean, apparently. We have to check on that. Morgan is an Irishman. Dude, Morgan played for Ireland. He played international cricket for Ireland, man. I have seen him play live in 2011 World Cup in Chinnaswamy. India was Ireland. Come on.
What are they looking for? What are they looking at, bro? It's a clear catch. He wasn't even by the boundary, not even a little bit.
Chris Jordan is a West Indian, bro. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know. And I was clowning. No, he got rid of it.
I think it's fine. Clean catch. Good cat, man. Faf. Who says it's 36, bro? Who says it's 36?
I was wrong. I apologize. I must have read that wrong.
I mean, if we were just 1% of Faf at the age of 36, I'd be like, yeah.
I'll take it. Listen.
Hey, I'm not Asjad. I'm Najeeb, by the way, Sunny. So.
Yeah, this is Najeeb, guys. I'm sorry. This is Najeeb. I should have introduced. Nick ain't here, guys. You guys know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? He's a professional one. But Najeeb has a podcast. He interviewed us. He's interviewed a lot of interesting people. You guys can also shoot him some questions in the comments. Most recent interview, I want to say, was I watched it the other day.
Rick Siegel was one. Right?
Yeah. The filmmaker?
Yeah.
Yes, the Indian filmmaker, one of the youngest Indian filmmakers.
If you guys know, I have interviewed Rick Siegel from the Our Stupid Reactions. I have interviewed Mihir Fadnavis, the guy who's the producer of The Ghoul in the Netflix series. Go check out my podcast. It's called Sollu Kaburz Podcast, SOLLU PODCAST. You can very easily find it on YouTube. I have 240 subscribers. Maybe there are 150 folks watching here. If you'd be kind enough to make it to 300, I would be glad.
Go ahead, give him some love, guys. He actually interviewed Nick and myself on that podcast. A lot of fun. He's a professional interviewer. And what I like about your podcast, Najeeb, is that it's very eclectic. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not just one thing, not just filmmakers, not just, sports. I mean, you've had, correct me if I'm wrong, the first podcast I saw in there, the guy was an international mountain climber, right? And the guy actually had a disability. I was like, holy, so you went from him, again, clowns like me and Nick on there. You got, huge personalities on there like Rick Siegel from OSR. And then, right now you've got the young filmmaker. Like, you're all over the place. You're very, very a jack of all trades, man. And
thank you, man.
Interview. Definitely make sure you guys check them out.
Answer the super chat. How many South Africans have played for England? Oh, a lot of them. And Kevin Peterson is South African, bro. Kevin Peterson is South African.
Is he really?
Jason, I think yes. Kevin Peterson, South African. Jason Roy has South African roots. Who else? I don't know, man. Many Kolpak players. I think any England fans watching this live stream, please tell about Kolpak players to our folks out here. Yeah. Yes. So
we have some England fans in here. We got a few England fans in here. So trust me, they'll speak up. We got another super chat. Vinay says, I are born in Mumbai. His father's ancestral roots are in Kerala. Mother's roots are in Karnataka. Is that correct? He is related. Karnataka. He is not related to Chennai in any way. You cannot claim him, Gabe. Hey, I was going in the chat, man. I was going in the chat. If he's 1% Chennaian, I don't care if it's his uncle's grandmother's third sister. If I can prove he's 1% Chennaian, we will claim him.
It's like Elizabeth Warren calling herself an Indian, American Indian.
Exactly. Oh, she got in trouble for that, man. But technically, literally, she's right. 90% of people have like two types of DNA in them. Either you can go back and find, I think it's sometimes it's either Indian, and whether it's Taino Indian like us in the Caribbean, Native American Indian. 90% of people either have that or from Africa. They have African descent. So you could technically put anything you want on there. And you probably guys in India don't understand why that's a big deal. Here in America, we have quotas that colleges have to meet. So the more boxes you can check, you know what I'm saying, the better it is for you, because you can say, oh, yes, I have, I'm Native American, African American, Hispanic. The more boxes you could check, it will help you get into certain colleges and get scholarships and things of that nature.
The way Elizabeth Warren got into the politics. I hear for Kochi Tuskers, there is no, in that case, Samson also for Kochi Tuskers. If there is Kochi Tuskers, there is no Kochi Tuskers. So yeah. Thank you very much. Someone told me, thank you. Who's Campbell, by the way? I'm very sorry if I'm not aware of Campbell, Gabe.
Campbell's the one guy I'm still abusing. He is a West Indian cricketer. Now here, Tim.
Oh yeah. Oh, that opener guy.
Yeah, sometimes he opens for West Indies. Yes. So here's the thing. Right. West Indies, which people in that very first test series, it was West Indies versus England, and the West Indies won the first series and were really close to winning the second series. Campbell had some huge drops. Then we were actually close to drawing out the second series, which basically would have put us in a position to draw out the series, which would have been a victory. And three things happened. One, we got broaded, okay? Nightmare on Broad Street. Stuart Broad, bro, had one of the most unbelievable spells. 3 wickets in 14 balls. It was disgusting. Yeah. Campbell was one of those wickets, just saying. All right, cool. Then on the other side, defensively, Campbell goes out, bro, and has a huge drop. I think it was Stokes he dropped, and then Stokes went ahead and put up like another 50 or 60 on us, and I lost it. But to that point, I didn't realize how common drops were in cricket. Way too many drops. catches win matches. So there's way too many drops. Think about yesterday. We're not even talking about Jordan's performance if that catch isn't made by the replacement. It was a sub that made that unbelievable catch. I don't even remember his name. So catches win matches. There were no drops yesterday for Kings 11. They couldn't have.
They were catching pigeons, bro.
Everything. So I've been abusing Campbell every time somebody plays horrible defensively, kind of like I abused Jordan. But Jordan.
Dude, here's the thing, man.
Campbell
Jordan, you please don't. You have to have a massive respect for Jordan, man. Jordan is a good death bowler, bro. Just keep this in mind.
And you know what? This was our first introduction to Jordan in the IPL. Bro, he got pumped for 52 runs or 51 runs, all right? I mean, I was like, you're a death bowler? Get out of here.
So for a death bowler, man. Come on.
Listen, but I think it's also our inexperience as get there to here.
This is going to be very crucial in this match because the run rate is not too much for RCB. I think how Kohli and ABD play, Tahir and Santner will decide like where this match will go. They have to play these goals. Like these two guys are specifically bought for these two guys. I mean, left arm spinner against ABD, leg spinner for Kohli. This partnership against this bowling partnership is one of the key battles of this match, in my opinion. Yeah.
Somebody said Tahir is old, accept it. Tahir, age couldn't feel. He took a bad angle. I don't know if that has anything to do with age. He just took a bad angle. Oh, come on, guys. Field cleanly.
Tahir, I mean, how much age do you need for 4 hours of bowling, bro? Let's be honest, in T20.
You don't need that much. That's just taking a better angle. You know what I mean? Taking a better angle at the ball.
Gilchrist played. How old was Gilchrist when he retired from IPL? Can anyone tell? Gilchrist played very, very long, and he played well too. Yeah.
It's interesting. I think that this is what they're doing. They're trying to see which one of them, in my opinion, is going to be more solid for next year because they realize that this or next season, obviously, I keep saying next year. Well, it will be next year, right? 6 months away. Yeah. They realize that it ain't working. And I think it's going to be the younger guy, Mitchell Santner. Like you said, he can also hit with the bat, so that's a plus. Yeah. We'll see what happens, man.
What's going on? Very crucial partnership. I think ABD is looking comfortable against the left-arm spinner. Last ball of the over, and there we go. I think we don't have a lag, right, Gabe? You're watching 9th over ended, right?
Yep, that corner just ended for me right now. I'm going to score 63 for 2. How do you feel with the score, Najeeb?
In the balance, no team is totally in control of the match, I guess. It's even Stevens, 50-50. I think CSK is not too sad with the run rate. RCB is not too happy with the run rate. Very crucial partnership, as I said, against very crucial bowling partnership. Very interesting to see how many runs they get in the next 10 overs, man. Hangs in the balance, I suppose, 50-50. What do you think?
I think that I'm looking at this game right now, and as I'm setting up this morning, they were talking about how this is a used pitch, and all the scores have dramatically dropped. We talked about this yesterday. Average score now in the IPL is actually dropped even more. I said 167, guys. It's now down to 161. So 161, you figure they're still not there. They're a little bit under. They got to have a big over to in order to be on that trajectory to get that 160, which is par for the course. So right now, maybe they're projecting for 140 or 150. You know what I'm saying? If you extrapolate it out, I don't think that'll be enough. So we'll see what happens.
And one more thing is, I'd be really interesting to see how RCB bowls on this pitch. So even they also have extra spinner. They got Moeen Ali in today in place of Udana. So there are Washington Sundar, Moeen Ali, and Yuzvendra Chahal. So spinner versus spinners in this match, huh?
Oh yeah, and I'm glad that I went with Washington Sundar on my team as an all rounder. I already got a wicket from Curran. Because spinners are going to play huge in this game. They're going to get the wickets, man. Matter of fact, both wickets already were spinners, right? So Sam Curran, he's a left arm spinner, and
Jadeja will bowl, and sorry, Sam Curran is not the spinner.
Not
I would say, Tahir, Santner, and Jadeja. These are the three spinners for CSK. Yeah,
Statner.
right,
Not Sam Curran.
right.
Sorry, Statner's a spinner. He's left arm spinner, right?
Right. Najeeb, are you an RCB fan since 2008? No, I have been an RCB fan ever since Chris Gale entered RCB. I used to hate RCB previously. RCB used to be the best test team in 2008, but then when Gale entered, that is the point where I started becoming an RCB fan. I think it was from 2011, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, guys, here's the thing, Gabe. We will play Predict the Over game in the next over. We're going to predict each and every ball, all right? Audience, let's play with it. CFA Nation. Ball number one, what's going to happen? I'm going to say ball number one, dot. What's your pick, Gabe? Come on.
All right, who's bowling right now? I'll tell you right now. I got to figure out who's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Statner. Oh yeah, Sam Curran. First ball can be a dot. I agree.
He's not bowling. It's a spinner again. It's a spinner that's bowling. So, folks, what's going to happen? I'm choosing a dot ball. Yeah.
What spinner is it? Oh, Tahir? Yeah. I think he's gonna have a good over. I say dot ball as well. Dot. We're doing one ball at a time.
Yep.
All right, dot ball. Let's see. Dot ball.
Single. Okay. Oh, tight. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Next ball, folks. Next ball. What's for the next ball? Single again. Single.
I take a dot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Billies will be careful with the here.
Right. CFA Nation in the live chat. Go ahead.
We got fours. We got singles. Let's see what happens. South Carolina Murky.
Single. Right. Oh, ooh, the run. No, single. Okay. Cool. Next ball, bro. Next ball. Kohli's on strike. What's he gonna do? Two. I'm gonna take two. He's gonna run. He's gonna punch it in the gap and go for two.
I say single.
Okay.
I say single.
Swapnil, very funny.
Swapnil's awesome with his comments.
A couple of runs. Yeah, easy two. That's nice.
Good call.
Where did he throw the ball, bro?
Oh, no, it went for three. What happened there, Satner?
No, that was a weird throw. He threw to his grandma's house or something like that. So it's like...
he slipped on the grass. It was a divot. Yeah. That was two though. All right, next ball.
Next ball. Ooh, next ball. Four, boundary. I'm gonna go for boundary. Yeah.
You're gonna go boundary?
Yeah.
Let's say dot ball. Obey. Look at CSK will lose.
Good call, Gabe. Good call. Okay. Next ball. I'm gonna say two runs. Next ball, 2 runs.
I agree. 2 runs here. Oh, dot ball.
Oh my, no, single. Oh,
single.
Okay. Next ball, bro. I think they're gonna. Oh, really?
Boundary. Next ball, boundary.
I'm gonna go for single. I don't think they'll go after him. So let's see.
They always go after them in the last ball.
Man. I'm going for single. What about the live chat? What do you think? Wicket. People are saying wicket. Okay, wicket. Interesting. Why?
Ooh, they're saying wicket.
4, bro. Good. Oh, nice. Good call, Gabe.
Come on, man. They always go after them in the last. I love the last ball because it's going to be action. It's an action ball, I call it. It's either a 6, a 4, or a wicket. So often. And it's like they can't help themselves. Like they want to go after that last ball.
And generally, what the thing is, they generally go after in the first ball just to put off the bowler. So generally,
Is that what happens?
Oh yeah, generally people go after the first few balls. Just first ball boundary, second ball boundary. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on the bowler, right? So yeah.
Shosha says, are we going to get fantasy points for this? Negative. You got to get fantasy points on the field. Where are you in the positioning, guys? If you're in the chat, let me know where you're at right now. I'm at like 29, I think, last time I looked. I'm running out of transfers, though, man. I'm down to like 22, 23 transfers. It's ugly.
So I think how many runs will this over go for? Can we predict that, please? I think this over will go for like 7 runs because I don't think they will go after Santner because this is last over. So what do you
Last
think,
over,
Gabe?
you're cautious. I think that Kohli's smart enough to he's a veteran. He's gonna say we'll wait for the other bowlers.
Oh, Santner almost got ABD in trouble. It was
Almost
almost a
had
little
him.
guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, 5
If,
runs. I think 5 runs is a good call. I think, yeah, not
yeah, I
bad.
say
I
five,
think
6 runs exactly.
I'd go with 7. Let's see what happens. Interesting battle. Left armor versus ABD. There we go. Single. Stats are very bad, man. I don't know if anyone has seen the interview between Harsha Bhogle and AB de Villiers. Harsha Bhogle asked him the question that why ABD is weak against left arm bowlers. But ABD answered like it's because he's generally facing left arm bowlers because he's in the middle overs and is not going after them.
Right.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Right.
CSK should get some hard hitters. All right, let's see what happens here.
So, Gabe, here's the thing. First IPL, how has been your experience, man? Tell me all about it.
Stressing. This is if I gotta put it in one word, stressing, bro. And not because CSK is at the bottom of the points table. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm a Knicks fan, bro. I'm used to pain. But because no game is ever absolutely over till it's over. You don't know, like it's so unpredictable. I don't know, and I think somebody mentioned gambling is illegal in India, right?
Yep.
This is the kind of game the casinos would love because it's so unpredictable. People would be losing their money left and right. How can you predict IPL, bro? You just can't. You cannot predict IPL T20 cricket. That's just not going to happen. In the CPL, we saw how dominant, and I mean dominant, my Knight Riders were. They didn't lose a game. They went undefeated. Realistically here, the top 3 teams, RCB, DC, and Mumbai, have all been beat by one of the bottom teams, which is now making a run, Kings 11. Yeah. It's so unpredictable. So for me, it's just been a very interesting experience. I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been introduced to a lot of great players. But more than anything, bro, normally you're supposed to be able to watch sports kicking back, lying back, chilling. You can't do that with cricket. You're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now? And 1 or 2 overs, bro, could just change the complexity of an entire, you know what I mean, of an entire game, man.
Yeah. What was your best moment? Let's just say, what is the best match you watched this entire season so far?
Best match I watched this season. Although yesterday was impressive for me, it had to be the double super over, bro. Double super over. Mumbai refused to lose. They refused to lose. And the universe boss came out, bro, said, we're not today, not on my watch. First ball of that, like you said, they like to unnerve the bowlers. First ball for a 6. I said, that's it. We're gonna win this. And that was one of the most exciting double super over, bro. It was crazy.
I remember watching your match. I think Asjad was there from Cricket for Us. He just logged off and he came back for the super over, right?
Yeah, he came back. He said, no, he thought it was over. He wanted to come back for the last few overs. And yeah, Arjit Mad Love he was like, dude, I'll be back for the last 4 overs. All right, cool. Last 4 overs, then it turned into a super over, then it turned into a double super over. He's like, it's been an hour. It's been over an hour. I was like, dude, it was the most unbelievable game ever. You couldn't make it up for. Oh my gosh,
hey, bro!
Did that go for a boundary?
I think they're gonna have to check.
He had it, and that's just a bad fielding play. Come on.
What's the best innings you have seen? Best innings of this year? Guys, in the chat, hang on. In the chat, folks in the chat, tell me what was your best match this season? The best match that you had the most fun watching. Folks, go on.
So for me, the best match, I've already mentioned the best match. The best innings, it depends. Are you talking about bowling or batting? Batting. Oh my gosh. It pains me to say it. So everybody keeps saying Tawadia versus, and I mean, that was a great single over. I agree. But I think that the best innings in general has to go to AB de Villiers. My gosh. Well, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Bro, he covered 45 runs in 3 overs. That game was won. That game was won. And I'm thinking to myself, what is happening? It was so frustrating to watch, but at the same time, you got to appreciate it. That was an unbelievable performance. Second had to be with his 5 6s. You know what I mean? But
I would also have to recommend Puran's innings against DC. Oh man,
that was impressive. And then as far as bowling is concerned, you know what? Yesterday, what I saw from Chakravarti was amazing, bro. 5 for 5 wickets in T20 is not easy, all right? And it was impressive, the guys he got, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't like he got some, he got all tail-enders. No, he was here in the middle overs, I should say. That was impressive. That was the game right there for KKR yesterday. So Chakravarti's 5 for yesterday.
And dude, how as an RCB fan, I have to bring up Mohammad Siraj's bowling performance against KKR. Come on, how can we not talk about it? Lord Siraj is what we call him, but he really was the Lord of that night. Anyone who leaks too many runs, who is famous for leaking too many runs, we call him just Lord Ashok Dinda, Lord Siraj. But he truly was the Lord of the night, man. Great bowling on that day.
He said Lord Siraj. If you leak too many runs. I mean, honestly, dude, that's just
Hey, excellent point. Shami defending 6 runs in that super over. Excellent point. That was miracle, bro. Shami super over in the double super over, he bowled. Oh man, he defended what, 6 runs?
In the double super over was impressive, but so was Bumrah. Boomer was super impressive. That was the greatest game ever. I'm sorry. The double super over might have been the greatest, at least for me. It was insane, man. All right. Jihan Asaj asked for your prediction during the super over, and you said double super over. No, I'm joking. Although thoughts are on the K mid run out. Yeah, I said double super over because I was just joking, obviously. But it happened. It was insane. And you're right. We give the credit and we just remember about who got the big 6 in there. But think about the bowling in that double super over. Mohammed, Mohammed Shami was a savage. And so was Bumrah, right? Jasprit Bumrah. Oh my gosh. So it's a classic. That thing, we have something here called ESPN Classics. And that was what I was watching a lot during quarantine because there were no live sports. So you can watch old games. I'd be watching that thing over and over again, man. Especially if I'm a Kings 11 fan, like that would be on repeat. Like I'm having a bad day. The wife yelled at me because I didn't do my chores. Let's watch a little double super over action. I got it. I got written up at work. Had a bad day. Let me watch a little double super over.
Someone says Ferguson debut this season. I don't think so. Ferguson played for KKR. He played a match. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone from KKR fan kingdom can correct me if I'm wrong. Ferguson had played 1 match for KKR. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Dude, another point they're mentioning is the day that double super over happened, there was another super over in the previous match. Ferguson.
We called it Super Over Sunday, man. That's what I named the R3 wickets because it was super overs on top of super overs. We got a lot of extra cricket that day, let me tell you. And it was fun.
Someone said fast bowling has been fantastic. Agreed, bro. I mean, the pair of Rabada Nokia from Delhi Capitals, man. Fire. Archer was on fire. Archers, bouncers. What was it? Perfume sniffers is what they're called, right? The bouncers that go past you.
Archer, you know what? I made a comment yesterday, bro. I think Archer's been better than Rabada, honestly. And I love Rabada. He's on my fantasy team. But Rabada gets a lot of his wickets in the death overs. And by that time, usually you're also taking on tail enders, sometimes bowlers, sometimes pure bowlers, I should say. Archer gets a lot of big wickets, and it's usually in the
wickets,
power play, man.
Yeah.
Oh, going after Tahir. Interesting. I
They have
think
to go
that
after now. I think this is the time they'll shift gears, man. Now is the time.
against Tahir, though, and on his last over, why not wait until the spinner is gone and go after the pace bowlers?
Oh, Gabe. So, as a CSK fan, have you learned any CSK chants?
I have not. I actually listened to it. You can actually, when you go to CSK's website, you're able to listen to it on the website or whatnot. But I've not learned the actual chant yet.
We're going to teach Gabe CSK chant today, folks. Folks in the chat, let's help Gabe teach CSK chant just for relief. So I'm not a Tamilian. Can someone tell me the whole chant in the chat? Chennai Super Kings ki Vizile Nari Adinga. So can you please tell me the exact chant so that we can teach Gabe here? Please, someone from the chat. Yes.
Well, we're waiting for that. Abay, thank you for the super chat. Much love, Abay. It says Agarwal 89 against DC, and the tied match was the best. Agarwal did have a great inning there.
Great season too, yeah.
It's been great in general, guys. It really has. It really has. Thank you for the super chat. In case I forgot, Jahan, thank you for your super chat. It has been a fabulous season, a great inaugural season. Here's another super chat. It says new will be new pitches for the playoffs. That will make a huge difference. Will there be new pitches?
Yeah. That's a good question, man. Okay, Chennai Super. Can you mark that? Chennai Super Kings ki whistle. Chennai Super Kings periya whistle adinga. Okay, right. Gabe, let's do it in the break. Let's do it in the next strategic timeout. Yeah, remind us, chat, remind us, folks. We'll make Gabe say that. Make him Tamilian, at least 1% Tamilian. Yep.
Sounds good to me.
New pitches. Abhishek, are you correct? I mean, what is the source of your information? If there are new pitches, that will be very interesting. I think there will be less spin, I suppose, and fast bowlers will come more into play. Yeah.
And then you got to look at DC, and you got to look at Mumbai. They got some really good fast bowlers.
Hey, bro, RCB too, bro. Come on, Siraj, Morris.
I was flipping right when Mumbai Indians they dropped Pattinson, who had done nothing wrong and was also in the purple cap chase because he's resting, and they bring in this guy NCN, right? Coulter now. We're like, who is this guy? And he's a savage too. He's
a savage, bro.
Did they fleece everybody at the what do you call it, at the draft, auction. At the auction? Like, they fleeced everybody.
And not for a too expensive price, right? They were very smart in their buys. Coulter Nile is also a decent batsman. Do you know that? For folks, go to 2019 World Cup highlights, Australia versus West Indies, and watch Coulter Nile's batting. I think Gabe will be very pissed off to watch Coulter Nile's batting, because his batting was the sole reason why West Indies lost that match. Nevertheless, Coulter Nile is a better batsman than James Pattinson, but I think Pattinson will be back. Don't you think? He's being rested because he's more prone to injuries, right? Pattinson is more prone to injuries, so they're gonna get him ready, get him fresh for the playoffs.
Interesting. I mean, but I guess my frustration was that it doesn't matter what choice CSK make, not CSK, Mumbai Indians make. No matter who they put in there, they're good. No matter who they put in there, those guys perform. I mean, can we get some love on CSK? Can a brother get on line? Just say it.
Man to man, they're good. Man to man replacement, they're excellent.
You know what I mean?
Like, just bro, yesterday, Rohit Sharma didn't play. What happened? Ishan Kishan, out of nowhere, opened and smashed.
That's my point. They have so many options to go to. It's disgusting. Oh.
If someone says... McLennan, do you know what? If both Coulter Nile and James Pattinson get injured, there is another savage called Mitch McLennigan who's ready to go in Mumbai. So just saying, bro. It's like they keep on coming, bro.
Oh my God! You said they just keep on coming. Brutal.
Dude, I think all these discussions are kind of waste, right? Because eventually Mumbai is going to win the IPL. Let's be honest.
It's brutal, bro. It's so brutal. I'm hoping beyond hope. Hoping beyond hope.
Mumbai is playing like Australia of 2000s or West Indies of the 1980s, man. Nobody is stopping them, bro. It's just
Dude, they're just deep, man. They're deep, and I don't think you can win a championship in the auction. Just like you cannot win a
mm,
championship in the draft, but you can lose it. You could definitely lose
yeah.
it. And I think that some teams they just let Mumbai fleece them. Mumbai had an excellent draft while other teams got fleeced. That's just my opinion. Because you look at other teams that are not balanced or that are weak, including SRH, right? They're really top heavy. Kings 11 also have some holes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you guys were all at the same auction. You know what I mean? Like what
The,
happened?
the thing with Mumbai's auction is they didn't do much. They just did some simple shopping. Their team was already set. They just needed one more overseas bowler. Who do they got? Bolt, Pattinson, Coulter-Nile, McClenaghan. Like enough, bro.
Done and done.
Yeah. And guess what? Delhi let Bolt go. He was in Delhi.
Really?
Yes.
Why they let
Uh,
Bolt go? Bolt has been amazing for Mumbai.
oh yeah. At least in the opening overs. I think. I mean, they were not hurt too bad. They got Nokia in. Yeah. Najeeb, do you agree DC is becoming new CSK? Kings 11 is becoming new RC. DC becoming new CSK. DC's batting order still has a few holes, don't you think, Swapnil? I mean, the experience. They should go at least a couple of more years, then we can call them new CSK.
I think DC is the most balanced team, to be honest with you. They're super deep, man.
Hmm.
102 for two guys. That's it. Def overtime, right? We're in the 16th over right now. Score is really low. So let's see if CSK
Scores really low, but do you think it'll be enough for the pitch?
for this pitch.
Hmm.
I'm telling you that it's been used already. Scores have been an average of 161. So if they average 10 runs and over, they'll be at about what
Yeah.
153. So there's still
Hmm.
it's par for the course, but we'll see what happens. It's 162. I mean, not 162, 102 right now.
Hmm. So, CSK are a decent place of spin. So this match is going to be interesting, is what I'm saying.
Definitely, I agreed there. Wide ball.
Your thoughts on who Chris Lynn is, bro? You know who Chris Lynn is, Gabe?
I do
So
not.
okay, so Chris Lynn is this smash, boom, crash, bang opener from Australia, and he scores at the rate of knots. He used to be in KKR for Open. Guess who has Chris Lynn now as a backup opener? Mumbai.
Are you? Oh my gosh, it's an embarrassment of riches over there, man. An
Exactly.
embarrassment of riches. They could literally say, you know what, boys, let's take a break.
They,
Let's replace everybody, and we'll
yeah,
still probably win a game. Your
exactly.
prediction is 174. Wow, so you're expecting somebody to get pumped in the death overs right now. Who do you think who they're gonna go? Who would you go after if you were
This
captain this
particular
team?
guy, yeah, Monu, the fastball, the medium pacing Desi Nathan Lyon is what someone said. Oh, no ball.
Come
Okay.
on.
Oh, this is huge. Uh, Mumbai don't need Malinga, bro. Everyone is saying Malinga is missing. Come on. Mumbai don't need Malinga now.
I forgot they had Malinga. Oh my gosh, they got
Yeah.
Malinga.
No, they don't have it now, but yeah.
It's not fair. It's just not
Yeah.
fair. uh, they've got
Okay.
Malinga. You gotta be kidding me.
Hmm.
Huge no ball there. Let's see what happens.
After this over, folks, I think there must be another strategic timeout. We're gonna make Nick teach some CSK chants. Can someone please drop the chant again? I forgot. Chennai Super Kings ke Nariya whistle Periya whistle adinga. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I think this is turning out to be a decent over, if I'm not wrong. 1, 2, 8 runs, and if it doesn't go for boundary, he'll be all right in this over, I guess.
Nah, I mean he's given up so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs, 2 balls left. Even
Hmm.
if it's singles, you know what I mean? That's 9
Yeah,
runs. Probably going to
yeah.
be one of the most expensive innings for them.
think it's time for RCB to go all guns blazing. Are they gonna? Is CSK gonna bowl any spinners in the death? Are the spinners out of the overs? We have to check the scorecard. Who's gonna bowl in the death for them? That really matters on this
Of course, it
pitch.
always matters.
Should Sam Curran, Jaddu has to. I don't think Jaddu will bowl. I think Sam Curran and Deepak Chahar will finish the innings for
Sam
them.
Curran will get one, is for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I
four.
doubt there's
Bad
spinners
ball.
in there.
This is bad ball. RCB on top of this year. RCB is OP this year. Yeah, very impressed with RCB. RCB is bowling. Oh my goodness me.
13 runs that over. Big over.
Yeah.
Almost a big over.
Yeah.
Almost an
Okay. Time to learn the chart, bro. It's the super strategic timeout. Okay, so here we go. So here's how it goes. Chennai CSK. Nah, that's not it. Dude, I want. Okay. Chennai Super Kings க்கு
Chennai Super Kings க்கு
பெரிய விசில் அடிங்க. Yeah. Chennai Super Kings க்கு பெரிய விசில் அடிங்க.
That's one thing I've never been able to do is whistle. So
really?
Chennai Super Kings are good.
Chennai Super Kings க்கு
Chennai Super Kings க்கு
பெரிய விசில் அடிங்க. Whistle. பெரிய whistle means great whistle. பெரிய whistle அடிங்க. That's it. Folks, did Gabe get it right? Come on. Come on.
So Chennai Super Kings. I got to look at it again. Hold on. It's just
Chennai Super Kings க்கு
Chennai Super Kings க்கு பெரிய I cannot whistle.
பெரிய whistle. I'm just giving a clue. பெரிய whistle
அடிங்க. பெரிய whistle Haringa. There we go.
Do you have Google in front of you, bro? I think you can Google them. Chennai. So yeah,
I can open it up.
It is also called Whistle Podu Express. It is also called what else? What Whistle Podu? Yeah, Whistle Podu will do. No, we'll have to make Gabe save the whole thing, man. Come on. Chennai Super Kings க்கு பெரிய whistle அடிங்க. That is Chennai whistle க்கு போடு திக்கா. Ajay, very funny. Okay, RCB fans are dissing the CSK fans, so yeah.
They're going off. That's hilarious.
Okay. RCB fan, I had taught Nick the RCB chant. So yeah, you want to join for the RCB chant, or you hate RCB too much that you don't want to learn?
I think I've gotten enough heat from CSK fans, man. When I flipped out the other day, they were like, "You jumping ship?" I said, "Listen, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm never jumping ship." But
how did Gabe do with the chant? If you liked it, just drop thumbs up, bro. Everybody, come on, give him some love. Come on.
What is it? Guru Kannada.
Oh, that's dude. Ajay, we'll get to that, man. Come on. Even I can't understand. Watch the match.
Right. There's nothing to watch right now. Strategic timeout, which means a wicket's gonna drop.
Okay. Interesting. Chennai is bowling spin in the death overs. We'll have to see how they'll go after, especially AB de Villiers. It's very curious. Not too much for score, bro.
Jadeja? Why did they go with Jadeja?
Meera Suresh, very funny, please.
Oh my gosh. Why would you go with Jadeja in the death overs?
Because left arm spinner and ABD is not too keen on going after the left arm spinner. So I think this is a good move.
Really?
Yeah.
I was always told you do not play spinners in the death overs because they're susceptible to get pumped.
Yep. They did get pumped. Kohli goes all the way down.
Thank you. What did I just say? You've been holding the score down all game, and then you get too cute. You bring in the spinner. Everybody, I know not to bring in a spinner. They bring in a spinner and immediately gets pumped for 6. Thank you for playing. Come on, man.
I think this was more to restrict ABD, but they forgot about Kohli, I guess.
I was going to say, yeah. Okay, So we won't let ABD kill us, but we'll let Kohli smack us all around the park.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is frustrating. Even though Kohli's my captain, so I could use the points, but I would love to see RCB lose today. CSK show a little fight. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
Make things interesting.
Let us go to the playoffs, man. Come on. Let us go to the playoffs, and I hope CSK wins the rest of the matches. I don't care. But
you guys are in the playoffs, bro. There's no way you guys miss the playoffs. Come on.
oh, it's just anything can happen, bro. Here's the thing about IPL, man. I've been watching IPL for the past 12 years. No, no IPL has had their playoffs fixed until the last day on the last league match. Okay, that is the tradition. Until you get down to the last league match, you don't know who's in the playoffs, or at the least, you wouldn't know who the top 2, 3, 4 are. I mean, there'll still be fight for who's 1, 2, 3, 4, because people in 1, 2, 3, 4 will get a direct pass to the finals and so on, right? So you cannot really take your foot off the pedal when it comes to IPL. You have to watch every single match to figure out. It will only be figured out on the last day, last over, last ball.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh,
that's
keep
crazy.
watching, bro. You're new to the IPL, you'll realize it.
He said the last day, last ball. Oh my gosh. I mean, now that I think about it, it's not like anybody has a huge lead, right? The top 3 teams are all 7-3, and
top 3 teams have the same points. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's barely points here and there. You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, man.
So yeah, there's no such match where you can just let it go. Like, yeah, this match is not important. That's not going to happen. Never happens. Very rarely happens in the IPL. No match is out of context.
Oh boy. Kohli now has 206s in the IPL. 206s in the IPL. That's impressive.
Triple super over. Someone in the chat can tell me what is the rule. So if multiple super overs keep on getting tied, what is the rule? Can anyone from the chat tell? Gabe, have a guess. So what happens? What happens when multiple super overs get tied?
Well,
first one, second one, third, fourth. It goes on. What happens then?
Yeah, because you're going to run out of players, right? Because the rule is once a player plays in a super over, they can't play.
I think you can rotate. I think when you go through the entire cycle of players, you can rotate.
Ah, interesting.
Shaurya, you are not right. It's not 2 overs. There is something. No, Empire does not decide. Take a guess, Gabe.
Short ball. That's a good question. Oh, another shot there by Kohli. Luckily,
so here's the thing. Yes, I think Rishabh Sharma got it right. That is perfectly right. So there is a cutoff of, I think, Google and tell me if I'm wrong. There is a cutoff of 4.5 hours for a T20 match. Okay, so you can keep on going and keep on playing super overs until the 4.5 hour cutoff.
And then how do they determine a winner?
And then even then, if you are still getting tired, each team gets a point.
Ah, so you don't really lose. Each team just gets a point. Interesting.
But if this happens in an IPL final, what's the point?
Yeah, you got to play it out. If it's in a final, you got to play it out.
Yeah. Score prediction, guys. Score prediction. It's like what? 130. It's going to be 130. It's going to be 140 by the end of this over, hopefully. So yeah. So we are looking at what? 160, 170, 6 runs.
I said 150s. That's what I said. 150s.
Oh shit!
And there we go.
I think Moeen Ali should come out now, straight away. Moeen Ali can smash.
Really?
Yeah.
Not Washington Sundar.
No, Moeen Ali is a better batsman than Washington Sundar, bro. Come on.
Okay, I didn't know. I have not really seen Moeen Ali play too much. I've seen Sundar a lot this year.
Swapnil, you have to Google that, buddy. You have to Google that. I'm not sure about the rule of that. So yeah. No, Morris is a good idea. I think Morris can come in, bro. Morris can smash too.
Morris can smash.
Ali will come out because of the left-right combination, but
gotcha. Interesting.
So, ABD was restricted very well by CSK. He didn't score much. 39 of 36. That is like 100 strike rate. Yeah.
Little over 100.
Okay. I think we have lost OBD. We should stick to 160 prediction. Yeah.
165. Yeah, I said 161 is par for the course. Right now you lose ABD. Yep, you were right. Moeen Ali is in there. I still see them, pushing 160, 160.
Who replaced Moin? Moin replaced Udana. 175 looks very, very tough, buddy. Manav, 175. Without if ABD was in, maybe, but somewhere in the 160s is where we should be looking. Yeah.
You know what? Somebody right now says 200, right? And normally I would laugh at that, but what I've seen the last week or so, nothing is out of the question, because I've seen some unbelievable batting in the death overs, and I've seen some unbelievable bowling. So I just sit back and enjoy. I don't even try to make predictions anymore, man, because some of these games you're like, what just happened? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Moin is not timing the ball. Moin has been out of form, man. Moin played very well in one season for RCB. Can anyone remind me which season is that? 2018 or 2019? I'm not sure. Moin played some good innings, but this year has been very much out of form. So that's very sad.
Interesting. Oops. Now Moeen Ali also plays for England as well.
Yep.
Yeah. We've seen him play on the ODI team. He's a nasty spinner, bro. He's a nasty spinner.
Someone is asking a very good question. Gabe, are you happy with Santner at last? I think you should be. Come on.
You know what? I am happy simply because I think I see what they're doing. At first, I was questioning why they put him in there, but I think that Santner's going to be a fixture in their lineup for 2021 because, again, you got to play him, basically. You got to play him. So he may be the guy to replace Tahir. And again, Dwayne Bravo will probably be replaced by Sam Curran. And those will be our opening bowlers. What do you think? Satner and Curran?
I think Sam Curran, I really like the look of Hazelwood, bro. I love Hazelwood. Yeah, I love Hazelwood for some reason.
If you play Hazelwood, then that means you can't play
another batsman. Another batsman. You need another foreign batsman. Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot play a foreign batsman, or you can't play. If you play Hazelwood, Curran, then.
Folks, tell me something. Where is Sam Billings? Is he in CSK or not? Because Sam Billings is the only foreign batsman I see who's young in the CSK team.
And Giddy should be given a chance. And Giddy looked good his first game that he played. He got pumped for some runs, and Giddy looked good. Here goes Sam Curran.
Here goes Moeen Ali in time gone. Dude, this is good, bro.
I love it. Oh, Sam Curran. I love Sam Curran. He ain't going nowhere.
All right.
Sam Curran is going nowhere.
Billings pulled out of the IPL season. Okay, cool. I think they'll get back Billings, bro. Billings had won one ridiculous match in 2018 for CSK, Sam Billings.
Right.
He's gonna come back and send Chahal in next. Very funny, buddy. Very funny.
Chahal in next? No. Moeen Ali.
No, I think Morris should come out hands down. Here's the thing, Gabe. Let's do some commentary on the last over of the RCB innings. What say? Just like two commentators. What do you think?
Sounds good. Try to get professional with it.
So here's the thing. There is something called a caller and a summarizer, right? A caller is the guy who calls out what is happening in the field. Summarizer is the one who actually summarizes what just happened in the field, right? So you will be the caller, yeah? So if someone goes for a boundary, you should be like, oh, it goes all the way for 6. That is a fantastic shot. Then I'll be the summarizer, like, oh, that was a bad ball. He pitched in the slot, and that is the reason why it went to the 6. You get what I'm saying? Right?
Gotcha.
So you play the caller, yeah? Let's do this the last over. And guys, please judge our commentary and drop your comments.
Gotcha. Ooh, wide ball there. I think that was smart by Sam Curran. It's wide ball there. Try to get him reaching. He tried to get him reaching, so let's see what happens.
And his angle too, right? The left arm angle, it keeps going away from the right hand batsman. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's see what happens. Right now, Sam Curran's facing Virat Kohli.
Gabe is the ranter, is what people are saying in the chat.
Virat Kohli hits that for a single. Hits it for a single.
This is not good, bro. They have to get at least a couple of boundaries in this over. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
And
Man,
Chris Morris is the choice. It was not Washington Sundar. It was Chris Morris. So
Morris
Chris
can smack.
Strike. Yeah,
Morris
Chris
can smack.
Strike. And
fun fact: Morris used to be in Delhi.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
And he played some unbelievable innings. He was the finisher in a way.
Gotcha. Just another single. Sam Curran being very economical this over. Started off with a wicket. Wide. Single. 3 balls to go.
Not good for RCB, man. I think Kohli. I think if I had a prediction to do next ball, wicket or boundary, something's got to give, man. This is the ball.
You think he's gonna try to take Sam Curran deep? All right, let's go. You say wicket or boundary? I agree. I think it's gonna be a biggie.
Is that a no ball?
It was.
Yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes.
It was kind of high.
Free hit for Morris. 50 for Kohli. What kind of a pitch is this, bro? It's just very slow, very hard to bat, I guess.
Well, they've mentioned it that it's been a slow pitch and it was used already. So it was high.
I'm gonna tell about some RCB guys who are performing great in the other teams. Just remind me after this innings in the break, yeah?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the management of RCB a bit and why they failed, why they talk. So, yeah, big ball for RCB. They have to get this over the boundary. And, good bouncer, bro.
Oh, right on his grill. Right in his grill. I'm telling I love this young fella right here, man.
Yeah.
It's a dot ball.
Ooh, that's good. That is really good.
Ooh. Morris is dizzy. What's up, Abhishek? What's going on? Yeah, Sam Curran's on fire with the bowling. I love it.
No, we are not commentating this over, buddy. Last over we'll commentate. Swapnil.
Yeah, last over we're gonna try. I mean, I'm practicing right now.
Yeah.
Sam Curran on strike.
Yeah.
Sam Curran's currently on strike. I mean, not Sam Curran. Morris is on strike. Sam Curran with the delivery and.
Right.
It goes for was that a single? Looks like it just went for a single.
Yeah.
Yep. Just went for a single. 6 runs so far this over.
Rahul Ray, not happening, buddy. They'll touch 150. RCB will touch 150 for sure. Sam Curran is doing the work of 4 players. Agreed, bro. Sam Curran, I love and hate this guy. Sam Curran lost India the 2017 England series. And I'm very angry on Sam Curran to this day.
And Sam Curran's delivery.
Great catch.
It's a catch by Faf du Plessis. Sam Curran, 3 wickets so far today, showing why he's class, showing why he's been the best all-rounder so far this year. Kohli dismissed on 50, and now I do think that RCB's in trouble. Go ahead, Najeeb, take over.
Well, this is not good for RCB. At least there are at least 15 to 20 runs short, if I'm not wrong, right? They should have gotten a lot more. Sam Curran is the best a man can be.
Whoa. He's still not there yet, all right? He's still not there. He's getting there, though.
Hey, Renal is back. Renal Joseph, all the way from Caribbean. Is she from Caribbean or is he from Caribbean?
No, she's from the Caribbean. Yeah, Renal.
Caribbean. Which island? Which island?
I know this. She was from Barbados, but now she lives in Jamaica, I think.
Okay. Switch the rivaling islands, huh? Yeah.
I believe so. Renal, let me make sure I got that correct. Hopefully I got that correct.
Swapnil, come on. Family show, bro. Come on.
Yeah, it's a family show.
Right. Right. Last over, buddy. Here, Gabe, take over. It's all yours. Uh,
So
very crucial last
last
over there.
over. I don't know who's bowling yet, so let me see who's bowling. And is that Washington Sundar? Okay, Chahar looks like he's gonna bowl the last over. And his run up, and it is smashed away leg side for a single.
And RCB will be very disappointed if they don't get to 150 here by hook or crook. They have to, at least for the sake of psychological advantage. And terrific job from Sam Curran and just Faf du Plessis doing Faf du Plessis things deep in the boundary. Excellent catch. Kohli pissed off. Good bowling by Sam Curran, going wide and not letting him get under the ball as easily. He ended up slicing it. Big boundary straight to the long off. Morrison strike. Great
Okay,
ball.
next delivery. Great ball, dot ball there by Chahar, dot ball by Chahar.
Excellent changeup by Chahar. Excellent changeup. Was Morris was loading up to go over the leg side, his typical Morris shot, and Chahar totally deceived him way too early into the shot. Morris, they desperately need a couple of boundaries in this over. Otherwise, RCB is not going to go into the break with confidence. They have to finish this well and go in with confidence. This is coming from an RCB fan. Here we go.
Okay, next delivery. Here's a run up by Chahar. And he bowls out Morris. Goodbye, Morris. Beautiful ball. Great ball. Gone.
Deepak Chahar has improved leaps and bounds with his death bowling. He used to be a good opening bowler for CSK, and right now he is showing his class in the death bowling. Happy man, good, a decent amount of swing in the end. Morris, clean ball, excellent Yorker. There's nothing to do about it. RCB in deep, deep trouble.
3 balls left, and who does RCB turn to? Who does the RCB turn to in this 20th over? It looks like Sundar. Washington Sundar is making his way to the strike. We know Sundar can rake, and really at this point, it's boundaries or wickets, right? Boundaries or wickets.
It has to
help you here.
Yep, he has to. He has to take RCB over the 150 line, and RCB would be very disappointed with the way they are. I think they need at least 15, 20 runs more, if not Sundar.
Chahar, first delivery, and it looks like it may be in the gap. Go for a boundary, and yes, Sundar with immediately with the boundary. Faf tried to do Faf things, could not get there.
This is the classic case of a left-hand, right-hand combination, right? Tried to adjust his length for the left-hander Chahar, and Washington Sundar had all the time in the world to go in that gap. Good shot, much-needed boundary for RCB. Faf, as quick as he is, couldn't get there. There's good placement by Washington Sundar. He needs to get at least a couple of more of these.
Next delivery. Washington Sundar still at strike, and it looks like another ball in the gap, but this time it will not make it. It will not race away for a boundary, just a single.
Well, that's again going wide for the left-hander, and oh, what a ball! That right in the Yorker slot, couldn't get any more perfect than that for Deepak Chahar. He would be very pleased with himself in this over. He would be hoping that he would finish well, and hope that this will not fly out of the boundary. Let's see what happens.
Here comes the run up. Chahar, next delivery and final delivery of this over, and it is a dot ball. Dot ball. Impressive.
I think
no, they got a single out of it. My apologies. They got a single out of it.
Well, CSK will be the team that will go happy into this break, and RCB will have to bowl out of the skins. Of course, we'll have to see how the pitch will play out, how it will help them get through this. They have 3 spinners, including Moeen Ali today in place of Udana. It'll be very interesting battle. This is not a match that you can write off for any team. It's going to be, I presume this is going to be a close one, because RCB's bowling has been decent in this season to contain the teams. So interesting match ahead, but CSK the happier team, and RCB will be disappointed they lost ABD and Kohli at the wrong time.
What did I tell you guys? He's a real professional. Did you hear that? Listen, I'm making a phone call right now. They need to get you in the dugout view with those other guys over there, man. You guys see that? He was carrying me. I told you. This guy's an awesome interviewer, professional voice. He's even got that, voice actor. Honestly, if podcasting doesn't work out, he could be a voice actor where you could just do one of those reads or whatever. It's a beautiful thing to watch, man.
Too kind, man. Too kind. Thank you very much, bro.
Anyways,
RCB management discussions. Yeah, I'll have a little water break. I'll just be right back. See you guys in a few minutes. When are you coming back, Gabe? So we should talk about RCB management discussions. Yeah, we will talk about that.
Let's just take like 5-10 minutes or whatever. Go get something to drink, and we'll be right back, guys. Everybody get up, stretch your legs. By the way, super chat. Thank you so much, Jihan, for the super chat. It was, how was Nick feeling after the epic batting collapse yesterday and that ridiculous round out the end? He was heated. Nick was heated. You guys have no idea. He wants no parts. He wanted no part. And that wasn't because he wanted SRH so much, even though that was also his prediction for the fourth team in the playoffs. But he knows the one team you do not want in the playoffs is Kings 11, because they got the number. They have RCB's number. They beat them twice, and they already beat the Mumbai Indians, man. So we'll be right back in a few minutes. Renelle, my apologies. You did tell me that you were born in Grenada, grew up in Trinidad. Renelle, one of our biggest fans. I love her to death. She always gives me info. You know what I mean? She hit me up yesterday because I was like, man, I cannot find Chris Jordan's Twitter handle. Hooked me up. It was late too, and she texted me right back on Instagram, on Twitter, and was like, it was like at C Jordan. And I was like, oh gosh, I was hoping it would take her longer to do it, but all good. I tweeted him and apologized, and hopefully he accepts my apology.
I'll be right back, folks.
All right, guys.
Hello, chat. I am back from my break. We are waiting for Gabe. While we wait for Gabe, we'll talk some stuff. What do you think, guys? RCB, the score is enough? Not enough? Ishan Agarwal, we were not pooping, we were having some water. Very funny. So, yeah, do you think? Thank you. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back. Gabe will be back in a moment, hopefully, just before the match. We have promised one discussion on RCB management. We will have that for. What do you think, guys? Is this game going to the wire? Will this be a close finish or dead slow pitch? Yep, enough. Dead slow. Is the pitch is way too slow? Is it? What are the commentators saying? By the way, for me, it looks slow from the pictures. What are the commentators saying here? I think it looks very slow to me. And do you speak Kannada, Najeeb? I can read Kannada because I'm a Telugu guy. So every Telugu guy can speak Kannada. Kannada ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. But I love the language. I think I can pick it. It is very easy. Yeah. Tell them about being a Delhi Devils fan from 2011 to 2018. To all the disappoint Ishan Agarwal. No, I mean, look, here's the thing, man. Being an RCB fan is more painful than anything else because RCB has won lost matches which they had no business losing, right? So that uh, you have no idea about the pain of RCB fans. So yeah, ball is stopping. But don't you think, Ravi? Don't you think CSK players are better players of spin? So it will be a good battle, right? So Finch, interesting debate on Finch. Yeah. Ajay, yeah, you're right, Ajay. I've seen Kannada movies though. I've seen Lucia. I've seen, yeah. I wrote one blog on Lucia, and the Lucia's director had shared it on his Facebook. That was nice. Need Chahal masterclass? Absolutely, absolutely. Chahal masterclass. CSK has more pain this season. Yeah, I'm enjoying the pain of the CSK because I hate CSK. No, I love Dhoni, but I hate CSK. So yeah. If there was a super over on this pitch, there would be winner who scored. No, I don't think so. CSK is going to win easily. That's an interesting argument. Let's just see what the CSK's batting order is today. Okay. I'm going to open the CricBuzz here. Man slow pitch. Yeah. So what is CSK doing with today's batting order? Who is sitting out? Who's sitting in? Let's take a look. CSK squad, and we have Gaikwad and Faf will open. Raidu at 3. Jagadishan at 4. Dhoni at 5. Karan at 6. And Faf, man. Faf, we have to get Faf somehow or the other. If we get Faf's wicket right, it's going to be huge. Who's going to open the bowling for RCB, folks? Who's going to open the bowling for RCB? Morris and Washington or Morris and Siraj? Come on. Someone in the chat, please tell me who's going to open the bowling for RCB. Huge letdown, Ravi Kumar. Here's the thing, Ravi Kumar. CSK, you shouldn't give him a break. They have been great all these years. This year, you can just excuse them. It's just 1 year that they have not played well. I mean, it's okay. Think about Daredevils fans. Think about Kings XI Punjab fans. Think about RCB fans, and just have some courtesy. Sundaran Morris or Morris and Siraj? What do you think? Vote, folks. Option number A, Morris and Siraj. Option number B, Morris and Sundar. Who do you think? I think both are right-handers, if I'm not wrong. Is Gaikwad. So because both are right-handers, I don't think Sundar will open the bowling. I think Morris and Siraj will open the bowling. Washington will open. It will make sense when a left-hander is on strike. Moin Blinder coming in. Moin Blinder, we need that blinder, bro. Moin's blinder is much needed today. Yeah. How many left-handers are there, though? How many left-handers are there in the CSK lineup? Jaddu is a left-hander. Sam Curran is a left-hander. and Santon is a left-hander. So yeah, so I think Moin Ali will be tried against those left-handers if I'm not wrong. Mira Suresh, yeah, I think that's what they'll do. They'll make Siraj bowl. Yeah, they'll make Siraj bowl, and yeah, if he bowls well, they'll give him more. 10 wickets need to fall today. Yeah, they can be squeezed and contained as well. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Ishan. Very kind words. Thank you very much, folks. Have you? How many of you have seen the interview with Nick, Gabe, and myself in the chat? How many of you have seen? Because let me see if I can post you the link of the interview. Hima Gupta, what's my channel name? Hang on, I'll. My channel name is Sollu Kaburz. Watch. I'm going to comment on this live chat. Watch for my comment. That's the link. I have posted a link in the comments, in the live comments. Take a look. ನಜೀಬ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಬಾಸ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರುತ್ತೋ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ತೆಲುಗು ಭಾಗవచ్చు. Any Telugu people in the house? Yeah. I have posted the link of the channel in the video. You can search for Sollu Kaburz. S-O. Let me show you in the mobile. Let me show if I can open up in the mobile phone. Give me a minute, guys. Sollu Kaburz. SOLLUKUPURZ is the name of the channel, and I'm gonna show it. I don't know if you can see. Is it clear? That's the name of the channel. Do you see the name of the channel, folks? Sollu Kaburz. There's it. There it is. Maybe you can bless me with a few more subscribers. I think there are almost what 64 people watching. Bless me little with these subscribers. You can search with this exact name on YouTube. Maybe screenshot it. I'll show you the episode number of the interview that I did with Nick and Gabe. Hang on. I'm sorry. I wish I could post the link. I'm not able to post the link. Sorry for that. Look for podcast number 26 on my channel. I hope you can see. Yeah, I hope you can see the podcast number 26. You see the pictures of Nick and Gabe. Nick and Gabe. That is the interview we are talking about. The highest viewed video on my channel, thanks to Nick and Gabe. They have been nothing but kind to me. Thank you very much, Nick and Gabe. Once again, they're the only reason why they mentioned about my channel on one stream. They mentioned about the interview, and all you guys came over and showed me some love on my channel. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much to Nick and Gabe. Hope you guys found the channel, and hope you guys subscribed to it. Maybe share the links among you if you're on touch in WhatsApp and so on. Najeeb, your thoughts on Nick and Gabe's podcast having more views over OSR? I didn't get your question. More views over OSR? Okay, you mean Nick and Gabe's video having more views than OSR? Look, I mean, it's Najeeb, yeah. It's Najeeb, it's not Mujib. Yeah, it's NA. So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the CFA family and the Boring Nation family are far too kind. OSR channel, the fans of the OSR channel are also far too kind. I mean, Rick has been very, very kind to give his time for the interview, and uh, yeah, no comments, bro. I mean, it's not a competition, right? It's not a competition between who gets more views. I mean, as long as people enjoy the interview, that is more important. So, yeah, please. It's nothing. There's nothing to be commented over there. Some videos get more views and some videos don't. So yeah. Yep. Anyways, let's get back to the match. Here we go. CSK. We are waiting for Gabe. Sorry, folks. We had promised to discuss the management issues of RCB. I have that in my mind. We'll discuss that very soon. But the match is back. Faf, du Plessis, and Gaikwad are here to open. Need to get Faf out, man. Absolutely. I'm going to shout on the top of my lungs if Faf gets out in the first over, bro. Faf getting out in the first over. Yes or no? Comment. Real fast, fan. Real fast, guys. Ooh, Sundar is open. Oof. Sundar is opening the bowling. Do you think this is a good move, folks? Yeah, it's a turning pitch, but will the new ball turn? That's the question. Chatil Manya, OSR dismiss non-Indian stuff. They don't care about anyone but India. Wrong, Chatil. They have another channel. There is an OSR 2.0, and there is something called Rick Sagel's channel. They react to Iranian cinema. They react to French cinema. They react to everything else. So please take a look. Yeah, not a bad move. Okay, agreed. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Don't you think they will target Washington Sundar? I think Faf du Plessis will target the Washington Sundar, right? Yeah. Hmm. So Morris will bowl this next over. Who will bowl the next over, guys? Come on, make it fast. Guess really fast. Who's going to bowl the next over? Here we go. Now Washington Sundar has started decently. Rituraj Gaikwad makes room for nothing. Dot ball. Saini will not bowl the next over. That's for sure. That's for sure. Uh, uh, Boomer. I didn't see the what you're saying, Mr. Boomer, but I'll check that. Here we go. Rituraj Gaikwad is trying to disturb Sundar's length, but his Sundar has done decently well right now. I flush away stuff that knows more about cricket than OSR. I don't know what your comment is about, Hand Solo. Sorry. It will be easy to get the wicket. Ravi, interesting point. Interesting point. Swapnil, good joke. Do you remember Kohli bowling in 2015 World Cup against Australia in the semi-final? Does anyone know that? Kohli bowling against. Uh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Gabe, the superstar, is back. He is back
Dude,
like Rajni Kant. Come on.
sorry guys. I'm glad Najeeb was holding it down. As you can see, my camera probably looks a little bit different. My laptop that I usually use for this, my
Gabe,
charger,
you
my
know the joke. You know the
what
joke.
happened?
Someone joked like Gabe's camera fell down like CSK's fortunes this year.
Listen, that's brutal. But I'm happy to see Gaikwad make it through the first over because I'm last time I think he's got dismissed in the first over. I want to see this young fella do well, win or lose. You just want to see them build on something, right? But anyway, my kids borrowed my laptop that I use to do these streams, and I don't know where the charger is, so I had to go find theirs. But since this doesn't recognize my account, I had to go on my personal PC upstairs to accept myself in the stream. It's all crazy. Right. But anyway, I know you would hold it down. You're the man. You're the man. Washington Sundar, great first over, bro.
Yeah, bro. I thought he would open against right-handers, but he did good. I think it's because Gaikwad was on strike. Maybe if Faf was on the strike, he would have attacked him. It will be very interesting to see Sundar versus Faf. So Morris is bowling the over now. Gabe is America's Sir Jeffrey Boycott of cricket commentary. Dude, have you ever heard about Jeffrey Boycott and his commentary by any chance, Gabe?
I have not. I have not.
Okay. He has a very unique Yorkshire accent. I don't know if anyone from England is watching the stream. He has a very unique Yorkshire accent, and he is brutal like yourself, bro. Brutal as hell. I mean, he says stuff like, "My mom can play a better cover drive than that." So,
I don't think I can make those kind of comments just yet, but it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Give me another season, man, under the belt where I really know what I'm doing and I'm talking about, and then I'll let people have it all day, cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Morris, I was expecting to see Morris early on. We see him early on. It's interesting. Did they drop Chahal? I know, too much glare, guys. Maybe if I could just turn this camera off, that'd be better. I tried the different filters for my light. Like I said, this computer's trash, man. But
I think the glare is coming from the light from behind.
You think from the light from the behind?
Yeah.
I might turn that one off. Give me a second. Ugh.
Turn the light in front of you on, and yeah. CSK is going to win today easily. I have a feeling, Suman. I have a feeling CSK. I thought Siraj. Guys, chat. Someone from the chat. Here's the thing. Do you think it would be a good idea to save Morris for the end and bowl Siraj up front? Someone tell me in the chat. Sundar and Siraj opening the bowling for at least 3 overs. What do you think, chat? Come on. Abdullah, fix the clock, dude. It's American time. Come on, how can they
They
fix the clock?
love getting on my clock. I'm like, yo, it's only like 5 minutes early. Easy with the clock.
Hmm. Morris should have been saved for the last few overs, is my feeling. But let's see. Ooh, it's a slow pitch, bro.
Very slow.
Did you look at that ball? It Faf, like it came very slow to him. He was very early into the. Oh, that's an off cutter, and yeah, it's too early into the shot. Did you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of Siraj bowling in the end. So I thought, yeah, Manav, nope, get early wickets. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Anyways, we promised a discussion about RCB management. We will get to it in a few minutes. Let's just get through this couple of balls. Morris versus Faf. That's leg side. That's four. That's bad. Bad ball.
Oh, bad ball. 5 for a 4 right there. That's a bad ball by Morris. You know, he'd been bowling well up to that point. This is a slow pitch, though. It is a slow pitch. You know, take nothing away from the fact that RCB only scored 146, guys. It is a slow pitch, and you could just see it on that ball right there. So they're gonna have to adjust.
Andy from Yorkshire. Andy from Yorkshire. Yeah, we were talking about Yorkshire just now. Guys, let me just switch on my lights. Just give me a minute.
And because of my computer misfail, guys, just so you know, oh, Faf for 6. Oh man. I'm gonna have to. This is brutal.
All right, we are back, and we will get started with the RCB management discussion. So here's the thing, Gabe. I want to tell you something. Okay, look at the number of players that have gone out of RCB and performing well. Okay, let me start with Stoinis. Dude,
Oof.
we hired Stoinis to do the exact thing that he's doing for Delhi now. Okay, and he didn't do it last year, right?
Okay.
Hetmeyer, we had Hetmeyer in the team.
Let him go.
Yeah, we let him go. All right. What else? All right. What else? Fans in the chat suggest. Don't forget KL Rahul. KL Rahul was in RCB, bro. Do you know that?
No, I do not know that. How did they let a talent like KL Rahul go?
So because the entire year of 2017, I guess he was injured. He didn't play the season, so they let him go.
Wow. I think that to me is more blasphemous than anything, simply because he's a wicket keeper. Those are not easy to find. Indian wicket keeper, like, wow, that is just, oof.
Dude,
with back to back.
People are saying Gale. I kind of disagree. I think Gale is okay. I mean, it was a right thing to let go of Gale, right? Don't you think, folks? I'm not too sad that Gale was let go, although Gale is my favorite. Gale is my favorite. You are disagree with me? Why?
Because here's the thing. They probably let Chris Gale go because of his age, right? He's still raking, bro. You do not retire a guy that's a legend until it's time for him to retire on his own. You know what I'm saying? Think about like what he's doing this season. I can tell you right now, in the 4 games he's played, he's done better than Finch. That's just being real. Let's just compare 2 players, right? Chris Gale and Finch. Gale had a 50, 25, I think it was 47, and then 20 yesterday. Once again, Finch failed to even crack 20 runs. So,
here's the thing. Here's something, okay? Gale has been complacent in the past 2-3 years. Let's be honest. Gale's performance in the past 2-3 years has not been that great. It's just that they dropped him in this IPL for 6-7 matches, and they hit his ego. So Gale is just. I think Gale was complacent in the last 2 years, and it is justified to like let him go. And so that KL Rahul they let him go, and Gale they let go. I don't know if I disagree with that. Who else, folks? Who else? Who else was let go? Tell me some good names. Out of Decock, Quinton Decock was let go of RCB. He was last year. Do you know that?
I did not know that. Quentin the Cock. No, I did know that. Somebody did mention it. Guys, just so you know, I had to switch computers and I don't have authorization on this computer to highlight any super chats. So I appreciate them, but don't even put them through because I won't be able to highlight them. Or same thing, I'm not going to be able to update the scores or anything like that on there. I apologize again. Family technical difficulties, but just so you guys know, so nobody gets upset if they put it up there and I can't highlight it. But they didn't perform. Somebody says they didn't perform. Shane Watson was at RCB.
Shane Watson was at RCB, bro. Yes.
Wow.
Someone in the fans can answer me. What is it about the players that didn't perform in RCB, but they go out of the RCB and they perform well? What is it? Swapnil, very funny, by the way. You should be a stand-up comedian. Yeah. Anyways.
He's got the greatest stuff, bro. He's got the greatest stuff. Swapnil is hilarious, man. See if I allowed you in using the account. See if you can click on one of the comments to see if they'll highlight. If not, then I won't be able to do it.
Let me see. I don't have the authorization, man.
No, that's so frustrating. Yeah. So any which ways, just to that's super funny, right? Real talk, man. You're just like, what is going on? And you're thinking about it right now. It's I'm telling you guys, and I promise you when I tell you this, RCB is like New York. Follow me with this. Playing in New York is like not playing in any other team. So there's been many, as great as the Yankees are, there's been many players that go to New York and it ruins them. That's why you got to overpay for players to come to the Yankees, because you got to deal with a lot of press, a lot of scrutiny, the fan bases. You think I'm crazy? Guys, I'm an average New York fan. So it's a lot of pressure. Same thing, playing for the Mets, playing for the Knicks. So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, RCB has such a big fan base and they're so polarizing. There's a lot of pressure when you go play for RCB, and maybe that's why players don't perform well there, but might go perform well somewhere else. What do you think?
I think the biggest problem with RCB is way too much of chopping and changing. I mean, this is the first year they have had some decent, constant, same 11, right? The moment someone does not perform, immediately they switch. I mean, if this was RCB of 2018, 2019, right? Finch would have been out of the team long time ago, bro. Long time ago.
You know what, though? Yeah. That's how I am, man. And that's to my detriment. I don't have a lot of patience. And that is, you got to understand your weakness. That's one of my weaknesses. I'm not saying it's a good thing. Honestly, it's something as a coach I struggled with. I don't stick with players long enough, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is the forte of CSK, and that is the difference between CSK and RCB. All right. So what happened was the entire management itself changed in 2020, right? New coaches. I mean, Mike Hesson was the guy who got New Zealand into the finals of 2014. He and McCallum revolutionized New Zealand one-day cricket team, right? So Mike Hesson is a great guy, great brains. Simon Katich was the coach of KKR, and I think under Simon Katich, KKR had won an IPL. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone from the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. Simon Katich is also an IPL winning coach. So yeah, believe this, bro. RCB lineup, they had Mitchell Starc, bro. They had Mitchell Starc.
Wow. That is seriously wow. So
get this. So right, 2016 lineup. Chris Gale, KL Rahul, Kohli, ABD, Shane Watson, Mitchell Starc, and they lost it in the finals of 2016.
That is bad, bro. That is super bad. 6'2", 607. I tell you what, man.
Siraj is back in form.
As bad as I feel this year for CSK, it looks like you guys have been dealing with it a lot longer than we've been dealing with it. So
the Siraj jokes are back.
Oh man, Duplessis is really going off this over. Oh my gosh, they went after Siraj. Ooh.
I mean, Watson was so bad for RCB, bro. And then when he switched on to CSK, he literally won a final for them, single-handed. I mean, how
Oh
pissed
my
off
god.
we as RCB fans should be to watch someone else perform in some other teams, the exact thing that we expected them to do in our team, right? So how frustrating is that? So that is the beauty of being an RCB fan, the frustration.
The frustration. Oh my god, dude, you're out of control. Um, you know, I I guess you know what I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I
Mm.
do, and I guess that the only thing I could say is it's got to get better, right?
Yeah, it will be better. Okay, very important over coming up. I think Chahal will make or break this match. It's his pitch. It's turning. He's back in. He's in the power play. I think this is a great start for Chennai. Gaikwad played some really good shot, guys.
It,
Gaikwad played
he
some
did,
really good shot. Yeah,
and I said I want him. No matter what happens, I want him to do well. Simply, bro,
yeah,
because he's got to be the future, right? He's the young
yeah.
guy that's up
Catch it.
there.
Oh.
He's the young guy that's up there. So
Mm.
immediately, though, you see, you're right. He comes in and he puts pressure. That was close to being a wicket.
Oh, that was a tough catch. Is it fair to call it a catch? Drop catch? No, right? It's a very tough catch.
No, it was behind him. What do you guys think?
No, a very tough catch for ABD, I guess. Yeah, there was an edge. Nice. Chahal is in business. CSK is winning today. Looks like, bro. It totally
Let's
looks
hope
like.
so. Let's not jinx it, guys. Let's not jinx it just quite yet. Can't do it.
Regulation. Dude, that was a square cut fired into his gloves, bro. It's not really regulation, right? Come on. Ooh, nice. Chahal 5 wicket incoming. Yes. Please. Amen to that.
Chahal is he's been really good, man. He's been sneaky good this year, and a lot of
Best
people just
bowler
haven't heard from him.
best bowler of RCB, bro. Hands down.
I think so. I definitely think so. Here we go. Next ball.
Sloppy.
Sloppy defense. We'll take it though. Whatever you want to give us, we'll take.
Nah. The moment I see one or two sloppy moments, I'm like, this team is not going anywhere. This day is not going anywhere.
Dudes, I'm telling you, that's what drives me crazy when it comes to cricket. You gotta play cleanly, and I get it. Some catches are really really hard to make, but if it's a routine catch, you gotta have it. And look at right there. That's a misfield. You just gave up an
Mm.
extra run on that. That's another misfield. Back to back misfields is going to cost you another run
Yeah.
when it should have just been a dot. Come on.
Chahal is the best spinner in India. Oh, yeah, man. It's very sad. Kuldeep Yadav used to be the best spinner in India, but KKR spoiled him. So it's very sad that Kuldeep Yadav.
What do you
Najeeb,
mean
what are you?
KKR told them?
Oh, they missed. They dropped him and they just smashed his confidence, bro. I think when was it? Last year. When did Kuldeep Yadav got smashed in this thing, bro? Folks, Kuldeep Yadav got smashed and KKR dropped him, and that really broke his confidence. And he was a completely different bowler of that after that bad season in KKR. That is exactly why I hate Dinesh Karthik, the captain, man. I hate that guy as a
You
captain.
know, you know what's crazy? People don't realize how important confidence is to athletes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All these guys are superstars, but that belief, that confidence that I can do this
Yeah.
versus that, I can't do this, it just gives you that little split second you need to be successful or for you to hesitate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It was the same guy, bro. It's the Moeen Ali that smashed Kuldeep Yadav in and out.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
All right.
Catch it.
Come on. No, 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 no. Yep. Catch. There you go. Duplessis out on 25. That was
Ooh,
a big breakthrough.
big
There goes
wicket.
Morris with a huge wicket. I mean,
Yeah,
me and Nick always say you want to get out of the power play. You don't want to give up more than one wicket. You want 2 wickets in the
yeah.
power play, and you want at least 50 runs. Right now they're at, what is it, 46?
I don't think it's still a CSK's power play, man. Even if they have lost a wicket, still, still a CSK's noise carry. Who says that? Tim Payne says that. Nikhil, by the way, I noticed your comment. Is it true that SG testers moved away from New Year? Are you kidding me?
Who?
No, man. What about the Boxing Day test, buddy? Can you please Google and tell me what happened? That yeah. So the tradition is that every single Boxing Day there will be a test match in Melbourne,
Oh, okay.
and the test match after the Melbourne test match will be a Sydney test match. So every New Year there will be a test match in Sydney immediately after the New Year.
Right.
So
I
that is the
remember that from
tradition.
the show, The Test. Yeah, Boxing Day. Right, right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah. Boxing Day and then the New Year test match in Sydney. So apparently that's been moved. But
That is
we'll talk.
sad if that's the
We'll
situation.
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah. Phew. Right. Anyways, fans from Yorkshire. Andy is here, dude. Have you ever looked at? Have you ever reacted to Barmy Army videos by any chance, Gabe?
You know what? No, we actually haven't reacted to Barmy Army videos.
Do you know what Barmy
Um,
Army is?
oh, we know what Barmy Army is. Nick pissed the Barmy Army off earlier this year because he was letting Joe Root had a business, and they came after him. So,
You
we
got you.
know who they
Yeah,
are. We got
yeah.
a running joke because
Here's the thing, bro. Funniest cricket fans in the world. Let's be honest. Oh my goodness me, they are hilarious, man. Have you ever come across their songs by any chance?
no, actually, have not. I have not.
Okay, okay. I'll give you an example, right? They have a song for every player. Okay,
Oh, you
so
know what? I'm lying. We've heard Jimmy Anderson's song because Jimmy
yeah.
Anderson has a song. And we
Oh,
heard,
Jimmy,
yeah, oh Jimmy.
Jimmy Anderson. Yeah,
Yes. Oh man, we got a running joke on there, right? Because
yeah.
Jody, she's got family. Her roots are back in I think it's England and in
Irish,
Ireland.
Irish. Mm.
So her dream vacations are to go out there and go to castles, and she wants to go to London. And we got a running joke that they're gonna stop her at customs. Nick's not allowed in England, man. The Barmy Army got to go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They're looking out for him because he disrespected Joe Root. Can't happen. Can't happen.
And one more song they have is right. The songs for the opposition are so funny, right? So here's the thing: so they hate Mitchell Johnson. Okay, so it's like it goes something like he goes to the left, he goes to the right. That Mitchell Johnson, his bowling is shite.
Oh man, but when another side hates you that much, that means you're obviously doing a good thing. But that's funny, bro. That's
Oh my!
hilarious.
Oh, you have to react to their videos once, and England football fans are also very funny. Oh my goodness me!
I know that firsthand. My brother-in-law, he's from where's he from? Who is I always forget. Is it Liverpool that is Manchester United rival? It's Liverpool. Anyway, he's from one of those like rivalries there, and he came over to the States. And I mean, I grew up with football over the last 15, 20 years being with Savannah.
Right.
Her family's all football fans. I mean, her family has about 8 professional football players in it, including her younger cousin who currently plays. Anyway, when he first came out here, we took him to an American sporting event because this guy, moved out from England out here, and he sat in the stands and he's like, "Mate, they let you guys enter and sit in the same stadium in the same seats?" He said they separate us by plexiglass over there.
Yeah, like, bro, dude. Oh,
he was shocked that he was ready to go. He thought we were gonna fist fight. Like, bro, relax. This is how we are in America. We yell at each other and we, whatever. But it's.
Oh, I mean, dude.
don't happen. But he seriously thought a riot was going to break out in the place. Like, no, this is every game. You know what I mean? Like, so that's funny, man.
Oh yeah, Barmiami. It's like, you know the song. It's Adil Rashid. It's Adil Rashid. He'll spin it to win it. He'll spin it to win it. It's Adil Rashid. Great songs, and there is this battle, right? So this is Barmi Army, and South Africans have something called the Hashim Army, right? They all wear the beard like Hashim Amla.
Oh yeah.
So they both go, and Barmi Army is like supporting Moin Ali. So it's like they go Moin, 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 Moin Ali, and the South Africans go Hashim, Hashim, Hashim. You have to watch that video and react to it. It is just hysterical.
Oh man, I wish I had controls, because Chitil gave me the great comment right here. Barmy Army were brutal on Warner and Smith last year. Oh. I can only imagine because I know they got it, bro. I mean, it was a huge scandal, and I remember in the test listening to JL say, like, "Look, guys, you know we're gonna get it. You know we're gonna get it." When they went to England, they were like. And I guess that the fans were ruthless. He said, "Oh man, venom," you know.
And do you know this Beatles song, "Hey Jude"? Do you know that song?
Yeah,
So they make it na 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 Joe Root. That's the song for Joe Root.
They turned a Beatles song into the Joe Root song. That's hilarious, bro. That's why, bro. It came after Nick. Like, we get, from time to time, we'll get people upset at us, whatever. It's part of the, it's part, it comes with the business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give people the business, expect for people to give you the business back.
Yeah.
But I don't think there had been another reaction to us, like, because Joe Root, let's be real, look at the numbers. He was playing like trash. Yeah. And we just called him out, Nick specifically. And oh my gosh, it opened up the floodgates. They let him have it, man. Gabe, Warner was making fun of the cock name, so the cock said Warner's wife. Wow, bro, this is a family channel. You can't put that out there. But I heard that's why.
Okay. Do you know this sledge with Megrath and Sarwan? Sarwan or Chandrapal, I'm not sure. Megrath said, how big is Brian Lara's fill in the blank? And he said, ask your wife.
Wow. Holy cow. Bro, that's just, it's funny because they said that apparently Warner has been in a few fights, because Nick and I were talking about the other day, and he was like, Nick said that Warner seems very calm, very, and they're like, are you kidding me? Warner? The guy's a savage. He's fought Joe Root. He's fought this person. He's fought that person. The cock they mentioned. I was like, really?
Let's give a shout out to Bharat Army as well. These are the Indian fans, who are mostly based in England. So they have a song for Rishabh Pant. Okay, does anyone in the chat know what Rishabh Pant song is? Please let me know in the chat, because I know what the song is. Yeah,
Rishabh Pant. You know what? I get so much backlash on Pant, and Nick put me on the Pant because I would say a couple months ago we did a reaction to a Pant video, right? He went off for like 147 rounds. I can't remember what it was, and he said, "Man, this is going to be Virat Kohli's replacement." And I was like, "Really?" And I've just grown to respect this guy. Is so consistent. I got a love-hate relationship with him, because he to me is an uncoachable player. Because there is no way he's gotten out 7 times on spinners this year. Yeah, he keeps attacking spinners. Somebody must have told him, listen, defend. And he's so talented, but he gets run out stupidly. He takes crazy shots, but he's so good. So I got a love-hate relationship with Rishabh Pant. But that's funny. They got a Pant song. Ooh, what do you think?
I'll tell you the Pant song. The Pant song goes something like, "We got Pant, Rishabh Pant. I don't think you really understand. He'll hit you for a 6. He'll babysit your kids. We got Rishabh Pant." That's the song.
He'll babysit your kids.
Oh, so you know this babysit your kids. You know what this is about?
No. Oh yes, I do. He got into it with
Tim Payne.
With Tim Payne. And he said something about I'll babysit your kids or whatever, and to his credit, he went and babysat his kids. You know what I mean? With Tim Pay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you like hearing stuff like that. I like this kid. The other day, right? He's out injured. DC Capitals are in a tight game. Ricky Ponting is being interviewed, and he's like photobombing him in the back or whatever. I'm like,
Right.
he's such a kid.
I'm a Pant fan. Gabe, I suggest you do something. So go back and watch Pant's innings versus SRH in 2000. Guys, tell me which innings this is. Pant's century versus SRH, was it in 2018 or 2019? So tell me which innings that is. We'll suggest Gabe to go watch that innings and just fall in love with the man again.
But yeah, he has his fair share of detractors, and I get it because he's inconsistent, right? And he's people are saying he's often injured. He's been injured already this year. He's frustrating because you see the talent and you know how great he could be, but I think it's because he's just so young. He's not a coachable player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the best. I mean, who's the best wicketkeeper batsman right now after Dhoni? You call Pant inconsistent, and how consistent is Samsung? Let's be honest.
No. I would say KL Rahul, and then I would put Pant. KL Rahul, and then Pant.
KL Rahul is again not a regular wicketkeeper, right? So he's wicketkeeping because he wants Puran on the field. Puran is a gun on the field. So.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I thought he was actually a wicket keeper. So if the choice is between Samson and Pant, I'm going with Pant.
Any day of the week, bro. Any day of the week, yeah.
Oh, Guy Quad. I wanted to see this so bad. Good
Gabe
for you.
Gabe is a happy man.
Fella.
Yeah.
Good for you, young fella. Because we're going to need him. Guys, we're going to CSK. This is going to be the kid you got to put opening partnership like he started today. Put him up there next year with Faf. Put Watson at 3. Ryudu at 4. Sam Curran maybe at 5. Then Dhoni could come in at 6. It makes you just longer. But you needed him. You need him. I would play him. I don't know about you. What do you think, Najeeb? He should play every game until the rest of the season. Every game.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Okay, for me, Pant is just one innings away from becoming a national hero for India. That is my opinion. Because the day he goes off, right, he'll literally win hearts. Like he's ridiculous, bro. His shots. I mean, haven't you seen Sanju Samson has been very inconsistent, brother. Let's be honest.
This year he has in the IPL for sure.
Pant any day of the week. Absolutely. Pant is the best wicket-keeper batsman right now. KL Rahul, not counted because KL Rahul is not a regular wicket-keeper. Yeah. DK, dude, don't even get me started about Dinesh Karthik, please. I'm not a big fan, and let's not even get.
You know what, though? I'll tell you this. I crushed Karthik this year. I absolutely did.
Thank you.
And I got a lot of venom or whatever, but I stand on what I say. Like, bro, you're killing your team with the bat. You're not hitting. You're making bad choices. You should put Morgan in front of yourself. I called for him to be dropped off the team, and they're like, Gabe, he's a captain. He's not dropping himself. Bro, he dropped himself. How many players do that? In America, that is unheard of. A player to give up the captaincy? So I've earned so much respect for him, and I want him to do well because I want that to be an example for young players, not just in cricket, but period. Like, this is a team sport. Very few guys actually play for team. Let's be real. Most guys play for the name on the back of the jersey, not the name on the front of the jersey. And that was a front of the jersey kind of action there. Like, I am hurting this team. Not only am I giving over the captaincy, but I dropped myself to like 7th. I think he put himself at one point where, okay, that's a selfless act. This guy is now looking at the best for the team. So he earned my respect. He's only had one good game since then, right? Yesterday he got dismissed on 3. The other time he got dismissed on 6. But I just think that that's a good example for a lot of young players in general. Play for the
I
team.
can't I can't wait for the guys who are hating Pant to appreciate Pant when he comes out and becomes a hero, man. I can't really wait for that day. I mean, yeah, you can hate Pant all you want. He's just way too young. He has a massive career ahead of him. I just can't wait for him to prove you all wrong. So let's hope for the day and fingers crossed. You know what I mean? It's
Bro, Nick and I said it, and we planted our flag on Pant, and we probably had more Pant discussion than any other Indian on here. I'm telling you that any other Indian player, outside of maybe I mean young Indian player, but we're like, this guy is so talented, but he'd get dismissed easily. He makes
this is the
shots,
this is the same thing they told about Yuvraj Singh, man. Yuvraj Singh won that great final in the Northwest, and he didn't play well much, right? And everybody started dissing Yuvraj Singh. Everybody, right? So it's like, I mean, yeah, people prove you wrong, and he will prove you guys wrong, folks.
It comes with maturity, man. And
Yeah.
I think even the weight thing, because somebody just meant Pants to shed a little weight, right? He can
We are wait,
ride better.
we were waiting for 2 years, so we have waited Yuvraj Singh much longer, right? So
That
come on.
is
Yeah.
the weight it thing, guys. That is taking your body seriously, which is
Yeah.
just more maturity. Who was it on the show? Mumbai Indian fans. Who was it on the show for Mumbai that they kept talking about his diet because he was eating like crap, and
Yeah.
the team dietitian was like, "You're hurting your body, you're hurting your team."
Dude,
And you know,
Kohli was eating like crap in the first beginning of his career, man. Then what Kohli became, right? We all know, right? I mean, yeah, it's like
who was it though? Let me know in the chat, guys. You guys are Mumbai Indian fans. If you've seen the show for Mumbai, is it Ishan Kashan? Yes. Look at what Ishan Kashan did the other day. But you know, he's doesn't take his diet seriously. That's just a young mentality, and I think you got to mature to really become a professional.
yeah.
And that's the problem. Most of these young players are playing on sheer talent, but they're not professionals. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a professional where you're all in. Diet, body, mind, everything. Not just talent. Not just talent.
Folks, since we're talking about young folks, let's shift the topic. The chat is getting bored. Chat, here's something interesting we'll do, right? Let's make India's Yuva 11, right? Yuva 11 means young 11 of India, right? So the condition is every player in the 11 should be born after 97, 98 or something like that. Let's make India's Yuva 11. Right? So many Indian young players are performing very, very well in this IPL. See, Gabe? So let us try to make India's young 11. What do you say, Gabe?
I say Padicle better be on there.
Yeah.
Shubman Gill's gonna be on there.
Okay, let's take it very slowly. So how about this? So Padikal will open, and who else will open? I think Prithvi Shaw will open.
Shaw, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shubman. It's not an under 19. It's not an under 19 team. It's just the young team, someone in 21, 22 kind of thing. So how about this? Padikal and Shaw / Jaiswal, depends on who's performing well, right?
Right.
So
Shubman
Gill. Gill at number 3, Priyam Garg at number 4.
Garg at number 4.
Number 5. I think young Ishan Kishan.
I would go with Pant over Ishan Kishan. I'm sorry.
I think Pant. Yeah, Pant.
I would go with Pant over Ishan Kishan.
Iyer is not young, folks. Young. We are talking about really young people. So yeah. So I think Padikal, Shaw, Shubman Gill, Garg, Pant. How about this? Abhishek Sharma, good all-rounder from the SRH.
Yeah, he's a good Abhishek Sharma. Yeah, I'd probably put him there. Then
Abhishek Sharma is good.
7. So now we got to go bowling. You got to get Tawadia.
Bishnoi.
Oh Tawadia.
Yeah. How old is Tawatia though? Is Tawatia young?
I'm pretty sure he's young.
Tawatia age. How old is Tawatia, folks?
I can look it up. Give me a second. Tawatia. How old is Tawatia?
How old is Tawatia, folks? 27. I don't think he'll qualify. I mean, he's way too old.
Wow, I didn't realize he's that old. Okay, no Tawatia.
Yeah. Right. So, excellent choice. Rahul Chahar. Bishnoi and Rahul Chahar. Rahul Chahar is great.
Wait. Iyer is 25. I didn't realize Iyer is so young. Sarias Iyer. If he's 25, does he count on this team?
No, man.
Too
Anyone
old?
born after 97, bro.
All
97,
right.
90.
Okay, so
Yeah,
no. All
right.
right.
Sadiq Ahmed Gill is overrated. Is not a nah, dude. Are you kidding me? Please, is that even a? Come on.
All right.
Uh,
So how many bowlers do we got? Just
so
Bishnoi, right?
so we had 6 Abhishek Sharma, 7 Bishnoi, 8 Rahul Chahar,
Chahar, yeah, 9.
9 Nagarkoti,
Um,
Nagarkoti,
oh, Nagarkoti. Yeah. I like Nagarkoti a lot.
Shivam Mavi.
I don't know about Mavi, man. You
Mm-hmm.
think?
And yes, and 11th guy, I think Khalil Ahmad, the left-hand option will be nice.
No, you know who I like? Oh, wow. I cannot think of his name right now. He's young. I remember what I did the research.
The guy in the Punjab, the left armer, the Singh.
Yes. Oh, what is his name?
Arshdeep.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, instead of Arshdeep, we can have Tyagi. Tyagi is a great option. Saini is way too old, buddy.
Tyagi from Rajasthan Royals?
Yeah, I think is a good option. I think Nagarkoti, Shivam Mavi, and Tyagi will be a good fast bowling trio. Bishnoi and Rahul Chahar, a good spin trio. These are 5 bowlers, 1 all-rounder Abhishek Sharma, and 5 batsmen.
That's awesome.
5 batsmen. Yeah.
Hold on, guys, real quick. I don't have my computer with me. I cannot highlight like the super chats, unfortunately, because I'm not in the main account. I'm not in the main account right now. I had to get on just the email. So please no super chats because I won't be able to highlight them. Thank you, Jihan, for the super chat. He says someone who takes his diet and fitness very seriously is right. Stop it, Cornwall. Stop it. Yeah, he's not taking diet and fitness.
Who said fat people can't play cricket, bro? Get out of here. Come on.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, but let's just be real. He ain't taking it seriously.
Talk about match. Match is gone, bro. CSK will win. What are we talking?
Match is gone. It's not gone yet, but it's looking good. Right now, the score is 87, right? 86 for 1. And we are in the 11th over right now. We are in the 11th over. Ryudu's at 25. Gaikwad at 37. I'm so glad to see this. I want this kid to really establish himself at the end of this season. So by next IPL, Dhoni is comfortable with him in the opening partnership with Faf du Plessis, and you can drop Watson at 3.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Dhoni said something few days ago in the match presentation that the youngsters are not showing intent. Massive disagree on that. I think that was one comment that I disagree with Dhoni. And Gaikwad, I'm happy that Gaikwad is proving Dhoni wrong.
And I think that the fact that even though Gaikwad did not play well last game, got out on 6, and I think Dhoni understands that he has to stick with the young guys and give them a chance to develop. You know what I'm saying? Give them a chance to get the yips out of them and get the butterflies and jitters out of their system. You know what I mean?
Okay. Folks in the chat, Sadiq Ahmad is saying Gill is overrated. Can you please correct him? Come on.
You know what? People have been saying that. I've gotten a lot of that. Gill is overrated. I think Gill is fabulous, man. Here's the thing. You got to realize he's been carrying KKR this season. He's their most consistent batsman because can you believe this? The first 50 for KKR yesterday was for this is insane. I couldn't believe this. Between their 2 overseas import superstars, Russell still hasn't gotten a 50. And yesterday, Narayan had the first 50 between the 2 of those guys. Those guys had only combined for like 180 runs before yesterday. They've been horrible. He's been carrying this team with Reyna, who's been hit or miss, basically, and a couple good innings from Morgan. But he's been consistent. He's had to last, and I think he's done that, man. That's why I was so excited to see somebody contribute, especially Narayan. If we can get Narayan, he doesn't got to give us 64, but maybe 30, maybe 40.
Interesting point from the chat that Gill is not suitable for T20. Very interesting point. Very debatable. Very interesting. Gill is great for ODIs. Completely agreed. What else? Someone said, "What do you think of Dhoni stopping the umpire?" That we just Dhoni should have been fined. Like, what the hell? You can't scare an umpire to give wide. Did you see that? Did you see that?
When was this?
Oh, the umpire got scared because of Dhoni and he didn't give it wide. I guess it's like,
Oh, yeah. A couple games ago. Listen, first of all, let's look at the play. Was it a wide? That was borderline. That was borderline. But
that was a wide.
Dhoni should not have intimidated the umpire. I agree with that. But is he the only player to intimidate an umpire this year? No. Case in point, Mumbai Indian fans. Remember when Pollard, granted, the umpire was horrible that game against Mumbai. They made some bad calls. The no wicket when Block was up there. Was it Bolt that was up there yelling for the wicket and he didn't give it to him and it was clearly a wicket? Now people are going to say, well, Clinton the cock didn't hear it. Okay, but the umpire should have at least taken the appeal, give it a look or whatever. Especially from his vantage point, he should have seen it was an edge. With that being said, Pollard went after the umpire because there was another one when he tried to. The umpire said it was a wicket, that it wasn't a wicket, right? It clearly had hit the ground, and then it didn't hit the bat. And Pollard went up to him and was like, had a conversation like, bro, are you okay today? You've been off. I don't know what was said, but it was clear that this umpire was being biased, in my opinion, against Mumbai Indians. So I've seen that a couple times this year where players of stature kind of go at umpires. And I can't blame them because to me, I've always had a contentious relationship with
people were telling me talk about the match, stop talking about dude, match is gone, bro. Please. Come on.
Gaikwad is showing promise. Exactly what I said, guys. Gaikwad is showing promise. I want this guy to go for 50. I want this guy. I didn't care if CSK win or loss. That at this point, you're building for next year, and this is what you need to do. Get your young guys plenty of play. Right now, we are in the 12th over, second ball of the 12th over, and the score is 96 for 1, 96 for 1. We got a 50 partnership from Ryudu and Gaikwad, and these are two guys we're going to count on next year.
Yeah, it is Ryudu.
Ryudu's Raidu?
Yes.
Raidu. Okay,
Close.
my bad.
Yes.
Raidu.
Yeah. People say yesterday match was over, but they came back. Dude, yesterday never happens as often as it does. So come on.
Guys, he's an RCB fan, man. He's hurting right now. He's like, are you serious this year? Because Nick and I talked about it. And Nick was like, I don't want RCB to be too confident. Come on, get out. Yes. A little bit of luck. We call that living right. When you should be dropped, when you should be out and you got dropped. Look at Boomer, drop. You guys know I hate drops. That was dropped. There's been 2 drops here. Didn't Gaikwad get dropped earlier too? Guys, I can't update the score. I mean, I can go upstairs and update it from my computer upstairs, but this laptop down here won't allow me to do it. It's not on our main account.
So here's the thing, Gabe. So what I said was, you and I will be on for every RCB CSK match every year, even if they get into final or semi-final, something like that. So this year, that's not going to happen. I think this is our last IPL interaction, I believe.
You know what? That's all good. It's all good. I'm sure you and Nick, when RCB makes the playoffs, because they're going to make the playoffs, you and Nick can jump on at one of the streams for RCB in the playoffs. I'll go on there and troll you guys. Oh,
yes. Huge.
Get it out of there.
Classic Raidu shot.
99 for 1.
Raidu comes.
Not going to be... Bro, I was being so confident earlier this year. This game is over, calling stuff. And then I got a rude awakening, okay? I got
awakening.
Bro, I got De Villiers 45 runs in 3 overs. Are you kidding me, bro? I got de Villiers, and after that, I don't talk until the last ball. I keep my mouth shut, bro, because it humbled me, man. I got de Villiers and I got humbled, bro. My gosh. That was like the worst weekend for me in like sports-wise for cricket this year, because not only did I get de Villiers, then in the CSK game, that was the one, if they lost, after that game, I lost all hope. And they were set up, bro. They were set up. I was waiting to see who was going to come out. And all of a sudden, Bravo, we see he's on a bed with his pants off, and they got like this gauze on his leg. And I'm like, what just happened? No, oh, bro. You don't know what's happening. And of course, the replacement for Bravo, I forgot who came in, got pumped for like 15 runs or 18 runs, whatever it was. Bro, you can't make it up, man. In cricket, it's not over until it's over. So I feel what they're saying. Like, it can't be over yet, guys. But this game seems like it's over. But I've seen batting collapses happen this year.
Just yesterday.
I'm not confident. Listen, that de Villiers, I don't know if you guys saw the video afterwards. I had a little bloodshot eye because I think I was so angry. I busted a blood vessel in my eye, man. I was like, what just happened? Pumping, bro. 45 runs in three. It was actually 47. 47
Genius,
runs
man.
in 3 overs?
Yeah.
How?
Dude, here's the thing. RCB fans are going to miss AB de Villiers more than South African fans when he retires, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, he's 36, we said earlier. We looked it up, right? 36.
Yeah.
I mean, how many more years has he got in him? 2, 3, 4?
2, 3, maybe max. Not much. And yeah, you can't replace ABD, bro. I mean, there's no one like him. And RCB is going to have a very, very hard time. And yeah, he has retired from South Africa in 2018. But yeah, RCB will miss more than South Africa. Well, that's my point.
Hina's like, say it, Gabe. You know you want to say it. Hina, I have been, you know how much crow I've eaten over the last few weeks? I will not say it again. Matter of fact, you wouldn't laugh, right, Najeeb? It was me and Cricket for Us, right? Cricket for Us host I always forget how to pronounce his name. Ajib, I think it is. Anyways, I was like, same thing. I'm not gonna say it. He said, this is over. He said, I'll say it for you, Gabe. It's over. And then we got lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah. And I'm like, what just happened? And he was like, I don't know what happened, Gabe. I was like, I don't know what happened, bro. It was so bad. Quad showing fireworks instead of sparks. Almost as good. You know what, guys? If you Asaj, there you go, Asaj. He was like, I'll say it for you, Gabe. And of course, CSK still lost that match.
Yeah.
I will not, until the last over, I will not claim victory because anything can happen. I got divided one time this year, not going to happen again.
But yeah, I think this match is gone, safe to say. Who's bowling? Like, what else is left? Come on, let's see what else is left. Who else is left to bowl? How many overs each one has? Let's take a look at.
You got Chahal, but they're probably going to save him for the death. He's got.
There is no point. I think he'll bowl the very next over, if I'm not wrong. I think how many overs are left? There are 42 balls. Right? They should straight away bowl Chahal and Morris back-to-back 4 overs, man.
Really?
Yeah. There is no other go. There is no point of saving anyone for the last over. It's 35 needed of 42 balls. They have to go for strike. They have to go for wickets, and then Navdeep Saini has only bowled 1 over for what? So yeah, Chahal and Morris. If I was the captain, Chahal and Morris next 4 overs.
How many overs does Sundar have left?
Sundar is bowled out. 4 overs all bowled out.
Bowled out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
Siraj has been legendary today. 14 runs per over.
Is that
14.5.
Is that what we're going to start calling it? Legendary?
Lord Siraj.
Lord Siraj.
So there is this thing called Dinda Academy. Okay, so Ashok Dinda was this bowler who used to give a lot of runs. All right, so it's called, we also call bowlers of Dinda Academy. So Siraj belongs to the Dinda Academy.
You know
Sheldon Cott Sheldon Cottrell went to those runs. Dinda Academy.
You know what's funny? When I first said came out with the Jordan line, right? People were like, "Oh, you mean Dinda Academy?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe we could use that." And then a lot of people gave us backlash, like, "No, Dinda was a great bowler, whatever." So I was like, you know what? I've never seen him bowl. I had seen Jordan bowl, so I cannot, even though Dinda Academy was a thing, I left it alone, and we came up with our own thing. But oh yeah, we've heard the Dinda Academy, and some people still use it in the chat, like, "Oh yeah, he belongs to the Dinda Academy." Oh man. Look, I mean, Sundar didn't get any wickets, but look at that. 4 overs, 8 dots, 27 runs, 675 economy rate. Sundar bowled well. He just didn't get the wicket today.
Chahal, man. Straight away, next over, Chahal. I don't
Chahal,
see any
is that
other
right?
option.
Chahal only given up 4 runs?
Yes.
Wow.
No. 2 overs, 12 runs. 6 overs.
Oh, bro.
Okay. Over. But I think they have to get the best strike bowlers back. I think Chahal is about to bowl. He's standing at the bowling lineup. Man.
I hear you, Abhishek. I hear you, Abhishek. It says, "Stop with Dinda Academy. People have gone too far." That's how come we didn't do it. Because a lot of people were like, "Oh, you know what? He's got a family. They're attacking him." So I was like, all right. Nah. That's why we started the Jordan line, which no longer is the Jordan line, after he had that unbelievable spell yesterday. So right now, I'm just calling them 50 burgers. You know what I'm saying? And somebody gave up a 50 burger. That's just too big. You know what I mean? It's a supersized meal right there. You want no parts of it. No parts of it. And I think
this is an important point we should mention. Dinda has been one of the best bowlers in domestic. Absolutely, bro. No question about that. You should stop with man.
I'm telling you, Dinda gets a lot of love, man.
Dude,
I had a lot of people like, yo, yeah, they said that he's one of the best. Look at
domestic
that,
bowler, yeah.
Did you expect that? Nicholas Puran, 22 sixes. I did not expect him to be leading.
Really? 22. Dude, have you ever seen Puran play? He's my favorite West Indian batsman right now after Chris Gabe, without a doubt.
I did not expect that, bro. I really didn't.
Dude. Puran, man. He's a star, man.
Just the consistency that he has as opposed to Samson, I think he will win the most sixes this year award. We'll see. There's still 3 games left, but man, he has been impressive.
Yeah.
He has been impressive.
Please don't insult anyone. Yeah, I don't intend to insult anyone. It's just the good old joke. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I agree, man. You have to have respect for any Indian domestic bowler, because we bowl on dead pitches, which are not at all helpful for the bowler. So imagine bowling on dead pitches on day 5 of a Ranji match. I mean, come on, massive respect, obviously.
Listen, that was my point with Jordan. I was having fun with it, tongue in cheek, but I'll tell you right now, I got a son playing college ball. My nephew plays college ball, D2 schools actually, which is like Division 2, not quite Division 1. And guys, you got to understand, if you're an athlete and you become a professional athlete, you're the best of the best of the best. It's a small percentage. I don't know what it is in India, but in America, I think they have worked it out to less than 1%. It's like 0.98% of youth athletes, high school, then college, then become professional athletes. That's how many people play sports here in America. And then, so that's a small percentage. They're the top.
Wicket. I'm sorry, brother. Wicket.
You called it. You said, bring in Chahal. We need it. You're right. They brought him in. And right away, he gets a wicket.
Next over should be Morris, bro. Anybody else won't make sense to me. Next over should be Morris.
You know what? That's okay. At least it wasn't Gaikwad. I want Gaikwad just for like a what do you call it? A moral victory. I want him to get that 50. He needs to get that 50 so that, he has that under his belt. And now, okay, he's respected. And Dhoni will continue to leave him up there because, he got it in it. He needs that 50. Because guess what? If you're out on 49, it don't show up in
Yeah.
any record book, cousin.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A 50's a 50.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that he gets that 50.
I hope Chahal gets Dhoni, bro. Come on, chat. Let's go the chant with RCB fans. RCB, RCB, RCB. E Sala Cup Nande.
Dhoni's not coming in. Dhoni's not coming in right
Not
now.
coming in?
No way.
I think
Dhoni is coming in. You called it. Oh, come on. It's too early for Dhoni, man. He doesn't last, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just again age or just.
Let's try to offend some Dhoni fans here. He's gonna take the match to the last over.
Bro, you know what I mean? I expected that, but every time he comes in before the death overs, he has not lasted to the end. Hopefully he does. I want him to.
Good captaincy. Is Kohli in slip? I think they should get a slip in. I hope they get him first ball, man. Get him first ball, bro, please.
It says, I don't want RR to end up last, so RCB. Oh. All right. Let's see what Dhoni does here.
Single, double, 2 runs. Oh, no.
Did they take 2 runs or just one?
Just one. Yeah.
Oh. Oof. I am so nervous for this kid right now. Sweep. I hate
this. Okay, here's the thing, Gabe. Let him get that 1 run and go out. Because I ultimately want RCB to win, right? So it's called, in Hindi, it's called na mera na tera. So it's like neither yours nor mine. So you get your 50, I get my out, we win the match.
There's a single, 50 for the kid.
50 for good.
You know what, man? This is what CSK needed this year. At the end of the year, now next season, I don't want any discussion who's going to be in the opening partnership. It needs to be Faf. It needs to be Gaikwad. Bring in Watson at 3. Just lengthen that lineup, right? Ryudu. You said Raidu, right? Raidu.
Yes.
Raidu at 4. Then maybe you can put Curran or maybe Dhoni at 5. I think he better come in later, but we'll see. Ooh. And they survived Chahal's over.
1 more over to go. There's 1 more Chahal over. Next, I don't know. This, it's funny. Again, let's offend some Dhoni fans. So this match was looking gone and dusted, but Dhoni came in and made it interesting and is going to take it down to the wire. Outrage, Dhoni fans. Outrage. Come on.
Wait. Ceres. I thought Reina's contract was canceled.
No, I think it's temporary for this year, I guess. I think he'll be back next year. I don't know if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
That would be nice. If we get Reina back, then that really makes this deep because you could go with Reina at 3, Watson at 4, or vice versa. But at least you know you got Gaikwad. He should be there all the time, and that makes your lineup that much deeper. Yeah. Interesting.
So here's the thing. You want to check out the best Raina's innings? Watch Raina's innings against Kings 11 Punjab in 2014 playoffs. 80 out of something. Oh, that is the best Raina innings ever. Oh my, he was on godly form on that day. It's like he was possessed. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
He said he's a man possessed out there.
Yeah.
You called it, Morris. They're coming after him right now.
I hope they get an attacking field. Don't give him easy singles. Get the classic Dhoni dots and build some pressure. Yeah. RCB just made to make sure Dhoni does not get out.
That's funny. So let me ask you a question. Do you think that they're going to just go back to back and blow Morris and Chahal right now?
There is no other option. I don't see any other way. There's what are you going to do? Go Siraj? Come on.
He said go Siraj. Problem is then who's gonna bowl in the death overs, bro?
Yeah. Now this match will not go down to the death. You have to win it before the death to think about the death, right? So you lose it now, you're not even eligible to think about the death overs. I mean, you can worry about that later.
Gotcha.
Navdeep Saini will bowl in the death. He's there. and 1 over they have to squeeze it out of Siraj or Moin Ali. I don't know what they're going to do. I think Moin Ali will bowl because the next coming batsmen are like left-handers. But let's see.
But he's a spinner. You're going to put him in the death?
Who's left? I mean, I'm looking at the bowling order in my phone. I mean, you tell me who. I mean, Sundar is bowled out. Morris is going to get bowled out. Chahal is going to get bowled out. I think, or they will trust Siraj with 1 more over.
Swapnil says, Dhoni intimidating the umpire to give him out. What? I'm telling you, Swapnil, dude, he is the ultimate troll of trolls, man.
Yeah. I mean, look, I
Nick all the time. I love it. I love it.
I love it when the trolling is funny, not some BS, right?
Oh, no. When they let you have the business, that's the funny stuff or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I think decent start from Morris. Let's stick to the match and interesting phase. Still CSK favorites, but interesting couple of interesting. How many? 15. The coming 15 balls will be very interesting. Yeah.
Bro, you called it. Look at this. Dot, single, wide, single. So he's giving up 3. And I mean, Chahal got a wicket and only gave up, 3 runs in the last over as well? 3 or 4 runs? This is...
So here's the thing. Over number 15, Chahal. Over number 16, Morris. Over number 17, Saini. And over number 19, Saini. Over number 18 and 20, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to go with Siraj or Moin Ali, depending on who bats, I guess.
Interesting. Man,
crucial 15 balls of the match. Yeah.
Crucial. These next few overs, absolutely agree with you. Crucial.
Someone in the chat tell me, is there a way RCB can disqualify in playoffs? Is it absolutely guaranteed that RCB will be in the playoffs?
Dude, come on, stop it. There's no way. You're
this is insecure RCB fan talking. Come on.
Nice boundary there by Dhoni.
Yeah.
Hit Morris for 4.
Not helping RCB, bro.
Last ball of the over. This is the action ball. Are we going to get a boundary or are we going to get a wicket? It better be a boundary.
It better be a Yorker for me.
Bro, do you think about how often they will not just defend on that last ball? If I'm a batsman, I may even just defend on that last ball.
Yeah. Why is he bowling? Oh my! This is why is he bowling
boundary? Told
why
you.
Is he
ball?
Why is he bowling bouncers with that field? Please, what? Make me make sense, bro.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, dude.
Okay, folks in the chat, if RCB loses all the matches from here, okay, if RCB wins even 1 match, they will go to playoff. But if it loses all the matches, what happens then? Someone in the chat can tell me. Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's not going to happen. You telling me they're not going to win another match? Come on. Wow. They really scarred you, bro. They really scarred you.
Dude, you have no idea about the joy of being an insecure RCB fan. You have your heart in your mouth until the last match of RCB. So that's how it works.
I'm going to give you the schedule the rest of the way to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. This week, RCB will play Mumbai Indians. Tough game on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
So that could be a loss. And then RCB... you guys get the Sunrisers. Sorry, Sunriser fans. But Sunrisers on Saturday. And then last game is Delhi Capitals. Bro. That's a tough schedule.
What did I tell you? Dude, if Warner and Barristow go mental like they went mental in 2019. When did Barristow and Warner go mental on RCB? They got that highest partnership of 180 plus. Was it 2019-18? Someone in the chat can let me know. If RCB loses to SRS, bro, you talk to me on that day.
Dude, you know it's crazy? Like, I didn't even think about it, but as an RCB fan, you got to be looking at those last 3 games like, Okay, we
with
definitely
four
need to.
eyes.
Mumbai, they could probably beat DC, but Mumbai, man, they're so stacked. I don't see them beating Mumbai, man. And oof. So at best, they can go 2-1 the next 3 games. Worst, 1-2. And then it's just depends on the points, right? Maybe you finish third, maybe fourth.
All RCB need is just one more win.
Just
I'm
one
not
more.
asking for more, just one more.
So just one more. Just one more. Oh gosh. That is so funny, man. They beat Mumbai early. You think they're gonna beat
Yeah.
Mumbai early?
No. They had beaten Mumbai before. Is that what he's saying? The
Oh, that's
previous.
what you mean? That they beat Mumbai earlier this year? Oh no, can they beat Mumbai? Yes. But the way Mumbai's look lately, guys, think about that double. They needed to go to a double super over in order to lose that game. All right.
Yes.
And I mean, I was shocked at how little they've used guys like Pollard this year. Okay. Pandya, which is the one, not Krunal. Yeah, Krunal Pandya, I think he's only batted in 1 inning this year. And by the way,
funny
he had
thing, Hardik Pandya did not even bowl a single ball. That's how good the bowling is. And he's an all-rounder.
Yeah, this team is stacked. Trust me, I hate it. Nick is loving it. I hate it. I'm telling you right now, they're stacked. I take Mumbai, and I'm thinking now as a gambling perspective or betting perspective, I'm not betting against anybody with Mumbai. Are you kidding me?
Funny thing is, the beauty of the IPL is Kings 11 beat Mumbai.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Kings 11 has beat Mumbai, RCB twice, and DC.
Yeah. Protifire says, you know what, Protifire, I'm going to watch that RCB versus SRS match so closely. And, dude, that is a big match for RCB for me. They blew up the chance of qualifying to the playoffs. I mean, if RCB had won today, they would have been the first team to qualify for playoffs. You know that?
Wow. Dude, Saini did good that over. He held them to 4 runs, didn't give up a boundary. Because at this point, you give up a boundary and the game's pretty much over. So the death bowling today needs to be as good as it was yesterday to have a chance. You know, right now they're chasing 15 runs? 15 runs, and they've got 4 to do it.
Someone in the chat tell me who's going to bowl the next over very quickly. Come on.
Ooh, I say you go back to Chahal.
Chahal, me too. Same thing.
Chahal.
What is the hardest country to bat in? Can someone in the chat let me know what is the hardest country to bat in? Good question.
Come on, Dhoni.
Dhoni, get out. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh.
He played that really, really well. Did you see how long it took that ball? Dhoni was out in front and had to wait. This is a slow pitch, man. It happened earlier in the game to who was it? Yeah. He was waiting forever for the ball to get to him, and he could only muster a weak little contact, and it almost got carried for a weak dismissal. It was I can't remember.
Toughest country to bat, in my opinion, is also England and New Zealand in a way. Australia, you can get double hundreds, long innings. You can check what David Warner's innings against Pakistan and David Warner's innings in England. So England. Swapnil, very funny. Hardest country to bat, North Korea. Very funny.
North Korea, that's funny. North Korea. South Africa. You know what?
South Africa, fair point, but England is very tough, bro. I mean, openers have a nightmare of a time in England.
And another single. It looks like they're not attacking Chahal. They're not going after him. They're happy with just taking singles and
a wicket
because now you're building more pressure to try to get those in the next 3 overs. But I wouldn't attack Chahal. If I'm Dhoni, I want no parts of him. If I'm Gaikwad, I definitely don't want no parts of him. I'm up here with Dhoni. I want to show Dhoni I can make it to the end.
Yeah. Okay. But still, I think if CSK don't win this match, it's just such a sorry year for CSK. It's
It
like,
is. It's a bad year for CSK, but
uh,
I think that for CSK fans, win or lose this game, hopefully we win. Quad playing big today is huge, guys. Huge, because maybe Reina comes back, maybe he doesn't. All right, you got to play with the hands you're dealt. And Dhoni needed an extra person to be able to put in a top opening partnership other than Watson, right?
yeah,
So now you've got Faf, Quad, Watson, Raidu, and maybe Dhoni at that point. There we go.
yeah.
Oh, Finch.
Didn't connect it. Yeah.
Where did Finch even come from? That's one thing. Even though Finch
Yeah.
has not played well with the bat, he's still
Great
playing well
catches.
defensively. Great
Yeah.
catch. You're right.
Okay. If MI lose today, it would be very interesting. Yes. Anytime a top team loses, it will be very interesting, obviously.
All right. You want to try go ahead and go with the color commentary?
Yeah.
Last three overs here, color commentary.
All right. Cool. Who's going to be the caller? Shall
I'll
I
be
be
the
the
caller.
caller? Okay, you be the caller. Go on. No props.
Okay. So let's see who they bring in. 3 overs. We're in the death
Who do you
over.
think? I think they will come back with Saini or Morris. Come on, chat. Let's guess. Who's going to come back? Saini or Morris? Saini. Okay, too soon.
It is Saini.
It is Saini. Yeah, I think. Here we go. Gabe, it's all yours.
I think this is the game right here. This is the game right here because they have Morris for the 18th over. I mean, the 19th over. Let's see what happens. And immediately Dhoni goes after him, and it is a boundary. Is that a 6 or a 4? Is it a 6 or a 4?
I think it's a boundary, or umpire has signaled it straight away. And this is the final nail in the coffin of this match. CSK have it. Dhoni once again finishes off in style, which has not happened much often in this tournament, but something better than nothing for the CSK fans. And a good comeback by CSK, you would have to say, after the last match debacle.
It is a boundary, so only 4 runs, not a 6, not a maximum there. Next delivery, Saini on the run up. Dhoni waiting. Attacks him again, but this time he beats it into the ground, so just a dot ball.
Well, it's just formalities now for RCB and CSK, but those 2 wickets, RCB and Virat Kohli and ABD getting out at the wrong time cost the match for RCB. That is 20-30 runs difference right there, and they are missing those 30-20 runs right now because it would have been very different for CSK chasing 170 or 180 rather than 140.
And wow, Dhoni dropped. It was a line drive, a screamer. I think it was who dropped them at what was that position back there? Point?
Gully point. Yeah. Once again, Dhoni comes right in the end, exactly when he's required. And I think he has been struggling to chase scores that are way over 6 and 7 runs and over.
Right.
I think he came in the right time. They should have attacked him with Chahal bowling some googlies, but that time has passed. I think this is a done game for CSK.
You know what? Another delivery there for a dot. Another delivery for the dot. So Saini's doing his best job to make it out of the over and then put the pressure right back on CSK, although it's 6 to win off of 14 balls. I think Dhoni would just like it to end it in this over right here. Stay away from Chahal. And actually Morris. Chahal's out of overs. Correction, Morris. Let's see if Saini can survive the last 2 overs.
Do you think he'll go with the bouncer just to surprise him?
I would go with bouncer. You can't go down with it in your pocket, right? You got one bouncer and over. I would do it right now. And here's the run up. Here's the delivery. And no, that looked like a failed Yorker. Almost looked like a full toss. What was that?
Yeah, that was a full toss. And since Dhoni was looking to milk a single, I think he missed out on that. That was a clear boundary scoring opportunity. But obviously, CSK are not in a hurry. And it's 4 dots for Saini, and I don't think that is a little too late for CSK. Why didn't Saini bowl earlier? Is the question we have. It is still his third over. He should have bowled much earlier, in my opinion. Probably they were saving him for the death, but this game was not to be win in the death.
Saini with his run up and finishes off strong on a dot, keeping it alive right now. Once again, looks like he either dislocated his thumb or hurt his thumb catching that bouncer from Dhoni right back at him. Again, 6 runs needed off 12 balls. You can get singles here. You can play very conservatively, you could play very safe. I think the worst thing...
It will be a very different ball game if they only get 3 runs in this over. It will be fascinating, right?
It would be. I think that they need to try and win it in this over here. Although you would assume that Morris is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Saini has been removed from the game. He's getting some type of treatment. Okay, run up by Morris. And Gaikwad beats it into the ground. That ball.
Cricket for us says RCB putting the squeeze a little too late for the squeeze, buddy. They should have put it in the power play. I think they lost it in the power play when Siraj went for way too many overs. What a different Sunday this has been. Last Sunday we had so many super overs. There's such a contrast right now.
Super over Sunday, Swapnil? No.
Not happening, bro.
I do not want super over today.
Not happening today.
All right. Next delivery. There it is. That's the game. Gaikwad finishes in style. Oh, I thought it was a maximum. I thought it was a 6, but it's a 4.
Nevertheless, the dreams of a super over Sunday have been squashed by that shot. And sorry, Swapnil, not this time. If you're really bored with the game, you can go back to sleep. And I don't think CSK is going to the playoffs. Hopes are alive, says Cricket for us. In your dreams, buddy.
Cricket for us. I love you, dude. Oh, he's nuts.
That is a fellow CSK fan right there.
Yes, he is. He's a CSK fan.
Are you doing the second game live, man? Because I'm not doing it.
No, I will not be doing the second game live. Trey has a football tournament that we need to get to. Sports are ramping up for us. I might actually hit everybody up, maybe just jump on YouTube for a quick live stream from there, but I won't be watching the game because I'll be on the field. But maybe I'll live stream a little bit of Trey's game out in the field. This is a flag football league, but it's like men, you know what I mean? All these guys are like 18, 19, 20, a lot of college players. Trey's the youngest person on the field, bro. Gaikwad, next delivery. And he hits it for a 6. I love this kid. Game is over. You know what? What a huge game for Gaikwad today.
Absolutely. Man of the match, in my opinion. But although I would give the man of the match to the CSK spinners, they have done a fantastic job and not taking away anything from the Gaikwad. But the match was won in the first innings by the CSK when they got ABD and Virat right on time, right on cue. I think RCB has put themselves into trouble here. And what is RCB style if not put yourself into trouble and make it hard for yourself? So,
spoken like a true RCB fan, guys, I did not expect this win. I knew they continued with the youth movement. I saw some good things from CSK, including Mitchell Satner today. Now we know why he needs to start next year, and he's a dangerous spinner. Gaikwad looks like he's going to solidify his position up there. And, we'll see what happens moving forward. I was just looking at the points table. Mumbai still is yet to play today. But right now, RCB is 7-4, but so is DC Capitals. They're 7-4. So you're only one game behind DC Capitals. Again, you placed DC Capitals in the last game of the season. Can you imagine if that's the game that decides if you're like 2 or 3, or even if you're 4 or not in at all? That would be crazy. You said it earlier. You don't know the playoffs until the last game or the
The
last
last
season.
ball of the last game.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Can you imagine two super overs deciding who gets into the playoff of the last league game? So that would be crazy. Yeah.
That would be crazy. But man, it's been so much fun streaming with you. Thank you, Najeeb. Once again, put it in the chat real quick. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, do us a favor, check out his channel. Show him some love. He is, like I said, it's not just, and it's some kind of podcast that you can listen to while you're doing other things. And he interviews so many interesting people, so many diverse people. So it's not just cricket. If you're into film, he just recently did one with a young film director. If you're into other sports, he did one with a mountain climber, right? Indian world champion mountain climber. And like we mentioned, he's got an interview on there with Rick from OSR and just tons of different people, man. He's so, which one of the interviews which really got my attention on your channel, you interviewed an American rapper who's a political activist, and he's been out here on TV. And I was like, you're talking politics, American politics, and Black Lives Matter and all that. I was like, bro, I became a fan right then and there. Like, bro, this is good. This channel, I hope it blows up. So guys, show him some love. Check it out. Thanks for everybody that joined in today. Abhishek, Brunel, Swapnil, I mean, you guys are awesome. I'm forgetting a whole bunch of people. Obviously, Han Solo. Man, I could go on and on. Hina, Boomer. You guys are all awesome. Cricket for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the CFA Nation. CFA Nation has made sure that our interview was the highest watched interview on our channel. Thank you very much for sending over your family to my podcast channel. You are only kind, and your channel oozes kindness, sincerity, and love, man. Absolute joy watching you. Hopefully, we will catch up for the next CSK vs RCB match, next IPL, or if RCB gets into the finals, maybe me and Nick can come back and do some RCB fanboy.
Nick will personally invite you then. He needs as much RCB support as possible at that point. Remember, he took RCB to go to the championship, so he's proud of his pick, and he wants to see RCB win it because obviously they've had some issues with choking in the past, and he wants to see Virat Kohli win it. So we'll see what happens. But guys, thanks so much. Like I said, I may go ahead and stream from the field real quick, but I got to go take a shower, get ready, because I got to be out there about 8:30. So Trey can start warming up, and I'm super excited. Hopefully he plays well today. Peace and love. I'll let you get the last word in, and then we will sign off.
All right, buddy. Gabe, I would have to take a leave. Thank you, everyone, once again. CFA Nation, you guys have been great fun. Your family is great fun. Hope we see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Later, guys.